watch YouTube together and stuff on Discord?
I think so. Watch Buddy or whatever. Let me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into YouTube for
What's poker night?
I don't know. Oh, you want to do the games?
Sure.
Oops.
Yeah, are you sharing your screen? What's happening? Or do
I
share my
don't.
screen?
I don't know how to do the games.
Okay, I'll share. Oh, do the games?
I don't know. Cause let me see if I can. Oh, it's only in
Wait, what
the.
are you Discord's birthday, right?
Yeah.
We should play Brawl Stars.
Oh. Oh. Oops. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna be playing Quick Draw for 3 minutes.
Okay.
I see circle. Or cat. Oh, I know. It's pig.
Oh, lobster. I don't know.
I see chandelier. Or bow tie. Or ceiling fan. Or animal migration. Oh, I know.
Oh, there
it's
we go.
lobster.
Wait. I'm gonna lower this. Passport. I don't even know what a passport looks
I
like.
see square. Or anvil. Or swing set. Oh, I know.
Oh,
It's passport.
I've not traveled outside the country, so.
I see pear. Or potato. I see finger.
Oh,
Or shoe. I see nose. Or potato.
there we
Oh, I
go.
know. It's flip-flop.
Oh. Dumbbell. Oh, I'm good at this.
Oh, I know. It's dumbbell.
Oh.
I see bench. Or chair. Oh, I know. It's chandelier.
Microwave oven, like.
I see
this.
computer keyboard.
What time is
Oh, I
it?
know. It's microwave oven.
Ooh.
I see apple. Or bear. Or
You're still
alarm
here,
clock.
Kubor?
I see teddy bear.
Yeah.
I see short monster.
Bro!
I see garden.
It's a
Or
monkey!
watch.
This
Or
thing!
flower. Or
I don't know how to make a monkey! That looks like
Sorry,
a
I
monkey!
couldn't guess it.
Green bean.
I see shoe.
watching?
Or marker. I see foot. Oh, I know.
There we go.
It's green bean.
Clarinet. Okay, I got clarinet. Let me see what it looks like. Okay.
This is what it's like to be my.
I see nose.
Now, the regular
Or lip.
way that I feel the
Oh, I
darkness
know.
in this-
It's clarinet.
But what does a monkey look like? Bro, I thought I did that.
I see ear. Or peanut. Or violin. Oh, I know. It's guitar.
Kangaroo.
I see shoe. Or hat. Or boomerang. Or snake. Oh, I know. It's kangaroo.
Okay, pickup truck.
I see seesaw. Or dumbbell. Oh, I know. It's pickup truck. I see circle. Or hat. Or key. Or popsicle. Or whale. I see shoe. Or helicopter. Or bicep. Or frog. I see circle. Or snail. Sorry,
No!
I couldn't guess it. I see foot. Or hat. Or socks. Or school bus. Oh, I know. It's zebra.
Basket.
I see canoe. Oh, I know. It's basket.
How do I draw a squirrel though? Oh, I forgot the little twirl thing.
Yes.
Okay, 6 minutes. Or 6 seconds until
Next game?
yeah.
Bro, I have ads.
I see computer keyboard. Oh I know, it's spreadsheet. I see golf club.
I get hit by this a lot.
Oh I know, it's broom.
I think EDG would win.
I see square. Or suitcase. Or handbag. Or oven. Oh I know, it's lantern.
Yes!
Oh I know, it's paperclip. I see green bean. Or spoon. Oh I know, it's asparagus. I see pillow. Oh I know, it's washing machine.
Are you playing music?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Actually, listen to the song. Is that old? It's just a feature, right?
This round.
I'm just
No. Isn't he dead though? He wrote it, but then he just recorded song. And they
Was this the current ED?
Yes. 15 seconds. You're playing it. Did it start yet, Cooper?
They're past that. They're at the desk. Just refresh page.
I just watched all the ads, so I don't get more ads when I refresh. 6 seconds.
So you have big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but you don't understand. He'll never let me live it down if it is in fact me.
We are gonna find out. Yeah, we are gonna find out.
I see circle.
We took our rematches.
Or eyeglasses.
Can you hear it?
Or motorcycle.
We're gonna be testing.
Or pickup truck.
Only Ben
I see train.
missing here.
Or
Fair enough.
And it's
What? Can
you hear it?
What?
A lot of rosters have had dramatic
my video?
in
No.
roster, but
Okay,
Kakuka,
yeah.
only Benkai is missing here from the last
Oh,
time these
Benkai is
two-
missing?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait.
But some things
Oh,
are also
Paper X
different.
versus
Not only the
EDG?
format for the entire year has been
Wait,
different,
Paper
also
X?
we were living in a chamber meta that we all
Yeah.
really
Oh.
enjoyed. Go chamber. No, but
Wait, do they have
for
something back?
example, we saw Forsaken that was
Or is something
duelist
still not
instead of
here?
a support. You know, the only constant that I think has stayed between
Do they have
these two
something
teams
back?
is the fact that
Who was
Kankan
asking?
was unreal in the
No.
No, they
moves
don't.
and the open and the
Ooh.
performance that he was having.
Cigarettes,
in comparison
dude.
to the performance that
Yeah.
he's having here today. So
That'd
it
be
is a rematch
horrible.
between two teams that are mostly the same, but it's the
Something the
circumstances
cigarettes
around
dude
it
is
that are-
actually
Yeah,
down.
that
they are
This is down with the
different attacks. They're trying different kind of baits.
Like having Steph Curry and having Steph Curry.
I have no doubt about it. I mean, EDG in particular has
Bro,
evolved
turn
so
into
much.
Master William.
Particularly their macro style. I think the way that
I have
they
no
are
idea what he's
modeling
saying.
the maps, they're trying different attacks, they're
style
trying
off of that,
different
but
kind
now
of
they're a much
baits
more
and
measured team.
sort
They're
of
so
weird
good at
crunches
playing
that
off of
I
each
have
other
never
now.
seen from
That
them before.
synergy
So
is
it's not
really
just kind
been
of go,
Yeah,
because a lot of
Hong Kong is
people
still up.
kind of compare them to
Decent.
the old Paper X,
Good.
sort of this
Speaking of Hong
WP
Kong-
gaming that kind of modeled this aggressive, hyper, fast-paced style off of that. But now they're a much more measured team. They're so good at playing off of each other now too, so that synergy has really been building up.
Yeah, and Kong is still absolutely
He's
insanely good. And speaking of Kong, he is with Iris
I hear
right
the
now
video in the
as EDG
background.
arrived to the venue.
I could definitely if you want.
Come over.
手
So, I know that your
前八
initial goal
然后
at this Masters
这个
was
目标有没
match
有
win
转换到
and
要
then top
赢下所有？
8. So has the goal changed
Lead
to winning
FM
the whole
我们一直都
event?
想，
康康，我知道你们最开始的目标在这次
就是
公开赛可能说
对
只是
每一步都是
然后
在
是前8名
做我们
然后现在
就反正我们
这个目标
永远都
有没有
想把自己
转换
做到最
要
好吧
赢下所有？
我们一直都想赢下所有这种感觉，对，就是
Oh, he might
At
be.
this
都
Masters and
是在做我们，就反正我们永远都想把自己做到最好吧，所以说赢下每一个对手是我们现在所想的东西。
We've been always wanted to win everything at this Masters, and everything we're doing right now is basically do on our strength and see if we can go further. Thank you, Kang Kang. Good luck with the upcoming matches. Bye bye.
China?
I mean, Kankan, every single time he says, oh, can we go
Oh,
further?
yeah.
They do. They keep going further. But the thing is, Kukuka, can they run the gauntlet and take down another #1 seed from a region? They did it to Loud, but to Paper X?
When we study this event in the Valorant history books, I think that one of the paragraphs is going to be, by the way, EDG beat Loud. And if we go further, probably they go and beat Paper X as well. And not only that, we will go from winning a match to making it out of playoffs, to securing top 8, to securing that top 4. I think is the biggest improvement that we've seen in Valorant.
It's such a historic run for this region.
I'm gonna
for
be
this
back.
game,
Let's
to
hope the
see
game
them
doesn't
really
start.
continue to step up. I mean, now you're starting to think, is this going to be one of those dream runs like Zeta last year? You know, Paper X's run to the finals at Copenhagen, all these things that went really well for some teams that had kind of been at the middle of the pack, you know, that we could see explosive stuff from them at times, but really now it seems to be the best version of them that we have. And, you know, if they can get through Paper X here, if they can get through yet another #1 seed, wipe out all the #1 seeds here between them and now NRG, it's going to be exciting because that means that they're going to be top 3 minimum, and anybody is going to be looking at them thinking, okay, well, now we have to seriously consider this team a threat for every event.
Yeah, exactly. And we were hearing from some of the teams, yeah, EDG is the team that we've been pracking the most because we didn't assume that they would make it that far. I feel like the conversation has shifted so much and steered in a different complete direction. I think that now is the team that everybody would like to scream because now is the team that they want to play against.
Yeah, especially like you said, Clint, that for so long, everyone's like, oh, if you don't know EDG, they're basically like Paper X, but with less kind of experience. But that's just not the case anymore. We've moved on from that.
We absolutely have. And it's been a reoccurring theme from what I've been hearing behind the scenes in Pacific is that everybody wants to scrim against EDG because they're so good. Mechanically, they're nuts. And their fundamentals and these other things have been getting better and better and better as the years have gone on. So this is a team now that, as you know, everybody at the top was telling me, this is the team to watch out for. Now you're seeing why.
Yeah, I want to show you guys a quote as well from Kankan, the man himself, because I think after the last game, he looked a little bit upset. He had his head in his hands, overjoyed with emotion, but he wanted to specify here, also, I didn't cry. Before I become a world champion, Kankan will never cry. Referring to himself in the third person, Kukuka, like the badass that he is.
No, yeah, I think that he's become a final boss, so if I were in his shoes, I would say the same. I would speak about myself in third person. I think that if we see them go today, I think he will cry.
I don't think we're going to see them go today. That's my hot take. But let's talk a little bit. I will tell you why.
Who you got?
Go today. In fact, let's take a look at the two players. I feel like, you know, we got Kankan and Jing. They're going to go up against each other. But there's also the playmakers, the enablers behind those players that can allow them to almost look flawless. And for me, that is Nobody and Divide. Nobody was actually talking about how where his name came from, Clint. And he says that it's because he wants to remind himself that he came from nothing to a champion. That's his mindset.
Well, he's certainly well on his way, and he's having his best tournament so far, as is all of EDG. But again, it's more than just Kankan now. I mean, yes, players like Artis are now saying that they're watching Kankan to see what he's doing as a duelist, but it's the players behind him that are really getting involved, really setting him up, finding that ability to hit those clutch moments, to hit those big multi-kills for themselves and give EDG another boost.
And not only that, on the other side, we have the Vi. You were mentioning Su Jing is incredibly important for this team, especially in the circumstances that they are now. So for him to perform, for him to feel comfortable, he needs to have an enabler behind him that supports him all the way.
Yeah, especially since we've seen kind of a weaker Paper X here, Kukuka as well, and it almost makes players like Divide have to step up even more than usual.
Yeah, exactly. We know that the circumstances have been a little bit weird, but hey, they still managed to get a win, and maybe, you know, they can also make the lower bracket run.
Yeah, we'll see, and we'll see what Coach Alex has been cooking up as well, because he is standing by with Doug right now. Take a look at this.
Thank you so much, Sue. Alex, quick question for you. You guys got beat pretty handily by Fnatic yesterday. What's your biggest adjustment? What's your biggest focus heading into the match today?
Okay.
I mean, there's not much time. We just had a couple of hours, so I watched a bit of EDG games, and maybe we just do anything that looks nothing like yesterday.
Best of luck to you today in your match. Back to you, Sue. Cheers, man.
It's a great strat, though.
Notice how he's really careful about not saying we're going to do something different than yesterday.
I I think he's sick of those jokes already.
No.
But we have already seen like a couple of versions of Paper X. Kakuka, you know, the one against DRX and the one against Fnatic. Which one do you think we're going to get today?
I think it's two very different situations. I understand why the coach is like, yeah, we don't want to do what we did previously, but we need to keep in mind that we saw a DRX that was very weakened, that was not finding the consistency that we have seen from them in the past. Also, we saw a Paper X that did not have the player that they expected to have and actually swapped the compositions and everything around to kind of make it work. So we're talking about a team that might think has nothing to lose, because if they lose, everybody's going to be like, oh yeah, they're playing with a sub. We've been in this situation before with when a sub has to step up for a team, so they could have been making excuses. Now you play loose, you win. You go up against Fnatic, and now you have to start thinking, just because of the result that we saw yesterday, is it more that Fnatic is a super team, which I think most people would agree, or is it actually that Paper X only had the strength to do one match, and now that they think that they have that opportunity, cannot fulfill it?
And it's their easiest matchup against DRX in a way. The team that they probably have the most experience against, a team that they had their number the last 2 times they had faced off. They had beaten them. Coach Alex has done an absolutely brilliant job of kind of dissecting DRX over the years now, and finally this year finding that formula for success for his team. So going up against EDG, though, it just feels like they're so hot. I'm going to need to see more out of Divide today. He was a little bit lackluster against Fnatic. Jing had a great game. That was one of the keys, I thought, to them maybe being able to at least push Fnatic. But Divide has to step up. He was so clutch in Pacific this year. He needs to be that guy again.
Yeah, and I feel like we got to talk about the obvious. You know, we had Concon versus Safe, and then Concon versus Aspas, and now it's time for Concon versus Jing. And if he gets past this, then we're going to talk about Concon versus the rest of the teams as well. But this is one of the matchups we do have to look out for, Kakuka, because they're the heavy hitters of their team.
And look at the rankings right next to the numbers. They are mostly in the top 5 of the entire competition so far. So, of course, for a Concon, it's a lot of many more maps and many more matches because he had to go through that group stage. So the fact that he can keep up that performance when they lose, when they win, it doesn't matter, is what is going to make a difference today.
And I'm kind of looking at what the map pool's going to look like, because Jing in particular is absolutely devastating on Raze, as we're seeing here now. That's his best agent. I think, for my money, he's the best Raze in the world right now overall, just with the impact that he has, his ability to use the blast packs. He's just crazy wild. Of course, I think, you know, they as a team have gotten a lot better about setting him up as well. Divide in particular doing a really good job. Forsaken now, when he's shifting over to agents like Harbor, does a phenomenal job of utilizing his utility as sort of a pseudo-initiator to help set up Jing. But I think Jing, you want to try to focus these maps onto where he can play Raze, you know, keep Concon as limited on that jet, you know, kind of destruction as possible.
That's also an interesting point, because, you know, we talked about how maybe the map pool can be limited for Paper X because of CGRS. They don't have something, they don't have a lot of time to get all 7 maps down. And I think the bind pick was smart. That when they played against DRX, CGRS looked great on that Gecko. I'd like to see it again today.
Yeah, but definitely that is something that they decided to do, that he had also done in the previous time that they had played. So it was like, okay, I know how to play the agent here. I have those micro things that I think is what add up to the whole that Paper X is. It's like everybody has their agent. By the way, you're going to be playing with this other 4. Just think of something that you can do. You know, think about micro things, how you can combo that utility, how you can have a surprise effect on the other team. You put that all into the mix and you create Paper X.
How do you feel?
Power Pascals.
Honestly, I never thought about that, but now I get it. I actually get it. I get it. What do you think, Clint? You reckon bind, good place to go for both teams today?
Yeah, I think so. I'd like to see it. I think it's a map that they're both really good at, and I agree with you that I would like to avoid maps where Forsaken's going to have to switch over to the Jet or switch over to a Duelist, whatever. Who knows? Maybe we get the Yoru. I'd love to see that too, but I think we're better off here kind of sticking with Forsaken in those support roles that you were talking about earlier. I think that's his bread and butter right now. He's been incredible for Paper X this year. One of the best support players we have in Pacific.
Yeah, and also I like to take a moment to appreciate also Smoggy. I think that we have many stars on EDG because there's so many rounds that have completely insane.
It's
but
Popsicle.
I think that him as a secondary entry, as a secondary support,
I see Square.
has been so consistent
Or picture frame.
is one of the keys to their success.
Oh, I know.
I can't wait to see
It's
this
Lantern.
match. But first, we got to find out what maps we're going to get for today. The coaches are ready and standing by for map picks and bind. So let's send it down to them and see where we're going to go.
I see Circle.
All right, let's get started.
Or Frying
PRX,
Pan.
you come from upper bracket.
Or
so you'll be
Snowman.
higher seed. Would you like Team
Or
A
Frog.
Team B? Team B. So
Oh, I
EDG,
know.
You'll be Team
It's
A.
Raccoon.
And we'll start with your first ban.
I see Green
Yes, sir.
Bean.
Your ban.
Or Spoon.
And map
or
number 1.
microphone, or toothbrush.
Fracture, side on fracture.
I see spoon,
Attack. And map number 2.
or screwdriver,
Split,
or
side on
paintbrush,
split.
or microphone. I see tennis
Okay,
racket,
we're gonna go to the next set of bands
or
starting
watch.
with EDG. Bind,
Sorry,
Lotus, and Pearl.
I couldn't guess it.
Band bind. Your band, you have Lotus and Pearl.
Oh, wow.
Band Pearl. So map number 3 will be Lotus. Side on Lotus from EDG. Attack. Okay, let's confirm all of this. So first set of bands, we have EDG with Ascent, PRX with Haven. Map number 1 is Fracture with PRX on attack. Map number 2 is Split with EDG on attack. Next set of bands are Bind and Pearl. Decider is Lotus with EDG on attack. Good? Good. All right, good luck to you both.
This stage this year is pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
This stage where they play on is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, oh god. The map choices are interesting. Ouchie!
Yeah. Huh? I'm watching Paper X. Paper X versus EDG.
EDG have already defied expectations. They've taken down Na'Vi, they've taken down T1, they've even taken down Lao, but standing in their way is the #1 seed.
This is
of
Undercraft or whatever
Paper
it's
X,
called.
the
So,
team that
losers.
everybody always compared EDG to, and the team that Kakuka did already beat them at Champions, but I can't help but feel this time around, are EDG
Edgar
the
Gaming.
favorites?
Yeah, because they're a star in the
Oh,
making.
Edward, my
Day
bad.
after day, we can only highlight how much this team has improved. Test after test, they already went over the one against Loud. They need to do it against Paper X and just tell us a different story for once in a while.
I fully agree with you. I think this is EDG's match to, win. They should be the better team. They should be the favorite in my book right now. They look way too strong. Just everything, top to bottom, is so clean right now for them. Kong Kong, of course, is insane, but, Haodong as well with his IGLing has taken a huge leap forward for them. It's going to be a big test here for the hive mind of Paper Rex to come up with something because, so far it's been a bit of a struggle. Yeah, they beat DRX, but that's an opponent they're super familiar with. I'm sure these guys have scrimmed against each other a lot, potentially, but
EDG for sure.
With this version of it with CBRS in there, I'm not sure.
I don't want Paper X to win.
And how ready they're going to be.
Oh.
I cannot believe we've gone from, this
Why,
team
who are you
is still
cheering for?
one game to they are
Paper
the
X.
favorites facing off against
Honestly,
Paper X.
I actually don't even care.
Well. The fact that they're able to get fractured
'Cause
right off the bat is so
If Paper
Yeah,
if
exactly,
Paper X
because
wins,
this
then I
is
don't
one
think
of the maps
NRG
that
is
we
gonna
still
win.
haven't seen from Paper X here, so it means we haven't seen how
I mean,
CGRS
same goes
is going
for
to fit
EDG,
into
I
the
guess.
mix. We do know that the last time that they played, they did it with that double duelist. That is something that they have been keeping up on that conversation.
Well, let's have a look here at the Prime Gaming agent select here. And as you can see, CGRS is slotting into that breach position. What do you make of this, Clint?
Just swapping with something here.
sense.
So this is pretty nice for them in a way that, Neon has been Forsaken's choice throughout Pacific most of the time on this map, so it does make a lot of sense because now you can just put him on an initiator still. It's just literally swapping him and something in and out, and now you can go back to your comfort role on this map.
Yeah, and also I believe that Breach on this map is, let's say, one of the easiest to learn because it doesn't never have to be a proactive Breach. You're always going to be playing for your team. They are going to be given the calls, and it's not going to be you telling them when to go.
I mean, we spoke about Jing, and we spoke
Bro, do you
about
see the way
Moncon, but
King has his
Forsaken,
monitor
he's
set
into the
up?
building as well as another option
Yeah.
for Jewelers. I
That's
can't
like
wait to see
flat.
which one of them is going to be dominating here and send this over to your casters
actually
and
crazy.
get into game.
They have some
Over
weird
to you, Bren
setups.
and Sideshow.
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, the heat is being turned up. The Tipstar Dome turning into a bit of a pressure cooker, Josh, because it's an elimination match, our second one of the day, between two of these teams with so much on the line. Paper X, the last representatives of Pacific to fight for that chance of an extra slot at Champs as well later down the line. And on top of that, they're playing against an EDG with really nothing to lose.
EDG also, as the Des was saying, probably for the first time in this tournament, first time at any global tournament, coming into a match as firm favorites. You could argue the rematch against T1, maybe some people had them ahead, but this is the first time where they're actually expected to be able to beat their opponents, and that puts a completely different twist on things. Does the pressure end up getting to them? Are they able to still find that form? Does PaperX still have something left in the bag here as an extra little surprise? And the big reason why PaperX would be the underdog.
It's so funny when he was like, oh yeah, PaperX is missing something. Like, it's so difficult for them to win because they're missing something. And then I literally thought they were talking about like something else.
Yeah,
not
something.
like
Yeah, no, yeah. It's funny. I feel like he chose the name just to mess with people who don't know.
Oh god.
Like new people that he just like, you know what? I think I want commentators to be like, something is really good about PaperX is something is really good.
Quick little upgrade, and that's Jing and Forsaken destroyed. The stun off Smoggy's so good.
Instant reaction out towards San. The fault line pushing them all the way through here. They're trying to get themselves into the side as well, but the crossfire is too damn good. Divide. Last one standing, run and gun. Kang Kang. That is a fiery beginning. 4 kills for the pistol round win.
Des was putting a highlight on CGRS playing Breach on this map, and it is a really important role to try and highlight because he's coming in here replacing something without this event at the moment, and also just Breach on Fracture. So incredibly impactful. Watching Smoggy play, they have so many different setups. This EDG team is so in sync in terms of how they want to work off the fault lines. And there's a pistol round that they win partially off the back of that.
Yeah, the desk was touching on it about, you know, the kind of one-trick style of EDG where it's all aim, no brain. It's not really the case anymore. I mean, EDG have had that.
Do you think ZMJJK, or I don't know how to say it, used to be a iPad kid?
They can slow down the pace as well whenever they need to.
What did you say? You lagged.
For this round, though,
Do you think ZM used to be an iPad kid with its flat screen and whatnot?
Yes.
EDG were going for these pushes in the mid-round.
I bet. Or
PaperX's comp still has the Killjoy.
Or he's like neck issues and he can't look up.
Oh.
Give them information about pushes happening, but EDG was setting up for so many
overwhelming him with sheer numbers. Nobody playing all the way back into spawn, but head ripped off from Divide. He flipped the map.
Wow.
Chichu.
Come on, Gene.
Oh. As well, stop him from getting that much more dangerous. So 2 players surviving. EDG maintaining their lead. Bladestorm built up for Kang Kang as well. Potential for him to really do some damage.
And PaperX have so many interesting ideas on this map. You've already seen them just there.
What round are you on?
Get pressure on the generator player.
I'm on pistol, I think.
Where the breach goes into tunnel, they stun.
Actually, never mind.
Deep into
I'm on 3rd round.
They play this map unusually. Of course they do. It's PaperX. But EDG are going to have to really make sure that they control
PaperX has rifles right now.
Oh my, did you just see that? Did you see that?
Towards A-Halls.
Wait, am I behind?
Yeah, I think you are.
Spot to play, and he's just caught the back of someone's head. No one's watching it. All the way through it is a Smoggy just taking names.
That was actually insane. I'm on round 3 right now.
Up to Divide with a 4-1 split.
With 1 minute left.
Oh, I'm at 113. That's weird.
Not really a possibility.
Oh my goodness, GMK.
Sometimes almost always going to be at the top of the score. He still is. It's zero right now after 3 rounds. But getting the other players online is, to me, the biggest win condition for EDG. Sometimes like that reliable top fragger, you always know it's going to perform. But it's that guy right there, Smoggy,
always going to be at the top of the scoreboard.
To me, when he has big games, or as we saw against when somebody else, like nobody,
I hear the game. It's confusing.
Is to me the biggest win condition.
Oh, I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off.
I have push to talk on. Are you able to do that on mobile?
Push to talk on I'm not on mobile, I'm on computer. How do you do that?
You go to settings.
Swing around on its head. That's when EDG look capable of taking down anyone in the tournament.
Oh, here's a fight immediately. It's tower pressure.
I think it's voicing videos.
Was really caught out of position, but the rifle's still stunned.
And you put press.
Bullets hitting their mark. Tower. is compromised. As he seek to try and re-clear this one, did not expect Forsaken to already be up onto that angle. So Rifles exchange of the hands here.
But like I said, EDG love to push on the defensive side,
Oh.
and they're completely caught Forsaken. There is also another push on the south side of the map. Nobody getting in there. So this is down to a 2v2 where they know the positioning of both attacking players.
It's a series of individual 1v1s. I'm pretty close. Shot fired. Gonna force the fight here. Don't know where the second player is.
No, man freak. Oh!
As well for Smoggy to try and get into position, but no kill to be received. The thrifty win for PaperX. Clear idea of how they wanted to approach it.
Grouping up together and deathballing through Arcade. EDG are the kind of team that are going to try and control that aggression rather than react in an opposite direction. And the desk we're talking about it, that is a big evolution of their playstyle. It also means that PaperX are going to be given these fights. That perhaps a little too quick from Kangan, but didn't
it's like a watch party.
Generator being compromised. It's the kills earlier on in the round though that I think are going to happen more and more often. Blowing out my ears there.
I don't care.
Got to tone it down ever so slightly. So again, still with the death ball.
It's free content.
PaperX taking all the space towards drop here. 4 players grouped up. Fastly across. What area of the map do they want to play for? Satchel play from Jing. All the way. Perfect. Towards the top. Up and around. Flashed up onto the side. Issue. Could not see it. Close to the corner. Howdong. Not be able to even it out. He will fall. So
there is. Hello?
For PaperX. Pace being the name of their game.
I just joined on my phone, not on my computer.
Oh. This is an important fight to win. With Mindfreak going down, they don't have the orbital strike.
Ooh. ZM might be dead here.
Showstopper. I don't really see how it.
Oh.
Oh.
No!
I think you're behind, dude.
I probably am.
Oh
no.
Seeking to even it out and shut it down into the 1v1 Nana Swarm. A defeat of Smoggy. Hoping to force the fight. Divine knows he doesn't need to wide swing it, doesn't need to face it. The util will do the work. Off to the fuse. No chance in hell for Smoggy.
Bro, that's such a good shot. This guy's so good.
God, you just never know, Josh.
Yeah, just as I said.
Nah, he
no
didn't spray.
You just never know.
When you have the world's best opper on your team, which I think.
Wait, are you
is
on
Twitch?
Twitch?
To make about Kang Kang.
Yeah.
All of these rounds are doable. It's a bit
That
of
might
a
be it.
to CGRS.
I'm on YouTube.
That's kind of inexperienced.
Oh.
I don't have ads on everything.
I think it's Amethyst and the farm.
I barely get ads.
Rattled across
Yes,
Arcade
definitely
control. They want to try and push
Why
around
is there
the
two
tower. Rolling
people
Thunder.
talking?
Nobody is in such a dangerous predicament. There's a Rolling Thunder used in exchange of that. Trying to peel for it.
You should watch it on Twitch.
Push back. 4v4 though.
Oh.
Just the kills exchange. They don't actually have space onto the site to try and get this plant down. So PaperX.
Never.
Util. Now making a play for a flash repeat and taking the fight straight up though. Crossfire setup is a little bit too good here for EDG. On point with it.
PaperX not using their timing as the smokes were up.
Ooh.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh.
Almost there.
And now Howdong has orbital strike.
Yeah, important to give away. CGRS being asked to fill in for this roster. Now asked to fight against EDG in a one.
If he's able to get one.
Got a whole jump peak forcing the fight. Fault line.
Nah, he gets one. He gets one.
Go down.
The
I think he
so
gets
low.
40 seconds left. He could take this into
They're
a different
also
direction.
Is he gonna save?
He's thinking about it. Goes for the noise cut. Trying to
he
bait
needs
the
to get
movement
one.
with the rotation.
They're like all in Gen.
They are.
Gen area.
It's just impossible unless he gets the plant down.
Why is he
very quickly.
planting?
It's because he doesn't have time. You have to apply pressure to them.
Around, but yeah,
and also money.
Aftershock. Wide
Yeah.
out in the open.
He just gets killed.
Biding the time in that one. Making sure the player
I mean, I guess, but you're just giving them the point. No point. Cage's just gonna get her ult now.
This is what they've been doing a lot.
Yeah, but they're broke, I think.
By not giving
I guess.
any ground.
I mean, it's either that or he dies, right?
Fall back
That's true,
slightly
that's true.
and then pounce back upon the attacking players. And this applies to both sides of Fracture.
Ooh.
But you see, I think Shishu it was there, hard anchoring with Kankan to support.
Dude, this is why you play
And the
left.
other players coming in to
There's
try
so
and
many,
reinforce or
so many
flank
more
retake.
angles on
But
left.
that does offer opportunities.
But then
for
there's
this
a lot of
duelist
angles
composition,
on
Forsaken and
right
Jin,
too.
to overwhelm people.
I guess.
It doesn't really
The
matter.
pace
It's
that
just
both of those
preference.
duelists are going to be able to break.
I guess.
Orbital strike's being held very
That's
early
it.
on here. What's the play? What have they got?
This is going to be.
Is there
I don't know why.
lineup or something?
I They ran
I
the
literally
same
play
play
better when I
against
play
Loud.
left-handed.
Tara takes it. Here's the fault line. Here's the orbital
Oh.
strike. CGRS Will be able to just walk out of danger?
Oh no, oh no.
To him as well. Forsaken's
They're gonna get this corner, just get absolutely wrecked here. They're not checking it, they're not checking it. He's not checking it. Ah, no.
Over the top, Jing, the satchel play, the movement's
Oh.
clean. And an attempt of a punish through the smoke again is shut down. Here's
I
the
would leave.
lockdown now.
there's someone named
No.
Nobody, bro.
Okay, with the knives.
These flanks are
Oh,
so
yeah.
quick.
Spikes. Drop down.
Oh.
Ripping it away from them. And he semblance
Oh.
of a chance. Divide. They know where he was. He just
Oh.
popped down his own
Oh.
ultimate. Kankai.
Oh no.
Let's hope
He's
they
dead
take the
here.
fight. Here's a stun. Will there be the
Nah,
reface?
maybe not.
He's dead here. He's dead here.
A little bit of stepping. Divide
Yeah.
Forced out into the
Oh, yeah,
open
he is.
eventually. And so 5-2. It'll be that scoreline for EDG.
You know, the thing that's impressed me
playing-
the most about
EDG
this
is playing
squad,
so solid
more
right
so
now.
than even the fragging and the open and the ridiculous stuff that Kankai and Smoggy, nobody have been able to pull out. I think what's impressive is that they've been able to change their tempo coming into a
Why
big
is your
tournament.
screen like pushed?
They've had such great reads on how other teams are
They have
playing.
stretch
They know
res.
Paper X is an all-in squad. That they hit
Why do you
sites,
want
they go
stretch?
fast. Meow,
It widens the head and stuff.
and so EDG are pushing
Oh.
out immediately on the first piece of
You play
contact.
stretch?
Almost
No.
as soon as that orbital strike
It's too
is
weird
being
for me.
used, Kankang's
It's
taking
really
space
preference, so.
because they know that Defy, Mind
I don't
Freak,
think
they're
there's
not
any
playing a
proof
solo
that
default waiting to
You
punish
play
them.
better with
There is
it, but
free empty space on the map,
oh,
and EDG are gobbling it up.
pretty early timeout. I feel like.
Paper X
Yeah.
into a lot of these 4-1 defaults. Splitting into the sides.
I think they need it because
You're right. It's the fast flanks.
they're getting
Timeout force.
they're
for
getting
Paper X.
destroyed right now.
Adjustments are necessary now.
The question is whether Paper X can really adjust their style, because I think it would be a lot easier if they were playing with their full 5, but even so, they're playing a double duelist comp that is very much all in. It's all about getting
Can I
big
bring a
executes,
friend?
playing
Never.
post-plant to some degree with the nano swarms and the brim molly, that kind of stuff, but also potentially getting aggressive with post-plants. But they're kind of getting it forgiven that they're going to be able to explode onto sites and get the spike down. That so far has not happened.
Kangang sitting at 15-4, by the way.
Of course he is.
Right at the tippity top of the scoreboard here.
Against a team notorious for their aim.
Yeah. Just going from strength to strength, this EDG squad. Here's another look.
Look how quickly
The 4-1
EDG are
split.
moving.
Yep, they're already pushing up through spawn. I mean,
Wow.
They know it's not A.
they have given up a lot of control of A, but yeah, pretty obvious to them at this point. Stuns over and top. Can't land the shots there. Spam onto the angles here with the Phantom.
Whoa,
To reset.
whoa.
Kangang to pick up 2. Mind Freak, last one left. Smoke in his face that he propped up earlier, just using it to try and reposition. By time. And
Oh.
it's adjusted by Howdong once more. With his 3 in the round. EDG running away with it, Josh.
Paper X must be sat there wondering if there's 8 players on the opposing team. Because whatever site they hit, there's 4 people there. But it's just the read that EDG have got. I've been so impressed with Howdong's calling and his ability to pick apart teams that have been excellent in the past, or even some of them looking excellent in this tournament. Just tearing them to pieces.
Bro.
This round, though, maybe this is where the
I'm
timeout
just
was
gonna call him
for, right?
ZMJ. Legit.
CMJ?
Online.
Yeah, he already has his Phantom
It is a lot
going.
more
Look at
slow
that.
and a lot more split across the map, the attack side.
Careful here.
Maybe they will seek to
I
punish.
feel like they have the read because
deeper
Paper
players,
X
but-
often, when they
But when
push, they
make plays
push
at
like
all of the
all
extremities like
together.
that, it's going to stop EDG
Yeah.
from pushing out on defense.
Yeah.
And now
I think
Paper
they
X need
heard,
to
B.
capitalize on that by actually hitting
Yeah,
the
they
weaker
did.
side. We can see there's only 2
They
players
jumped,
now.
right?
B.
Yeah, this is the thing.
One drop. They being used, Chichu.
Mm.
Lockdown out on close to Dice as well, still holding his ground. Forces out the order strike. Not for an ult. Inside the smoke still, Divide. Chichu just wading right into that one, looking for potential opening once more. Dash is now active.
Oh, wow.
Still close to Dice, gets the damage
Oh.
onto the tower player. Not enough to reset the aim. Divide is in trouble though.
Dave's
Trailblazer needs to be broken. 23 health, 8
He's
bullets.
dead.
Firing this way.
Oh no!
Wide, no damage.
No! He missed. Rosa ult, not even trolling. Oh! The clutch.
Well, EDG didn't account for that angle. And Mind Freak will take that to let
Why do
Paper
so
X
many
get their
players
third
like
on the
line
floor.
up like that? It's like,
What a play.
Yeah.
I think it was probably just out of habit they kind of stacked there
That
from
round
util usage
so all
probably.
over the place. I mean, Paper X really did try to make an adjustment out of the timeout, but in some
Oh,
sense,
it's probably it's just trying to use the
unfortunately, get the round
util,
on the board. Like I said, they'll take it. Did the game plan
and it
win
just
that,
so
though?
happened.
Not so sure. We'll have to see if they can keep it up.
I think that just
Kankan pulling
how,
out the operator
how that
again,
happened.
looking over towards Dish.
I don't think
Looks
that's
like contact
much.
and a flash play with a stun. I mean,
Since he
very
was
heavy
out in the
drop
open,
set
he had to
towards
like
Dish.
fall back, and that was like
Nobody
the
watching
only
halls.
corner.
Not that it matters because Paper X are at tree.
Feels like Paper X is going to be granted a free site. And a swarms to delay, but
Bro, that neon
skips right over with a satchel. Chichu
Bro,
has
like,
not been cleared
I
out of
already
tower.
moved 2 HP, what the heck?
The rest of his team delayed as well, swinging through the smoke. Pushed back.
Oh.
Spike retreating now. Back towards
They
tree,
got
but
pushed
just
back
barely, it's
so
just not
hard.
enough.
Yeah.
That's the kind of free sight that comes with some
Wow.
heavy
Paper
terms
X
and
doesn't play
conditions.
heals.
You forget to read them and suddenly you're in debt.
Oh yeah, they don't have kills.
I was like, oh
It's that
dang,
heavy anchoring
CTRS,
style
he's
of
gonna
EDG.
die.
It pays
He's
off.
probably like
That's
20
what I'm
health,
saying.
eh?
These guys are just, they're not playing retake.
Yeah,
they're playing
13.
to fast flank and throw help utility and run through smokes and all sorts of stuff to try and make sure that they don't give the
Unlucky.
sights and don't allow Paper X to play post plants. It's a very different approach to most teams.
30 seconds left.
Hey, giving up though. Crossfire. Op angle.
Oh, give me
right
that.
Sight. Kankan as well. He's taking liberties with it. Drops down.
Ooh.
Those are the player by the default. Smoke. Opens up
shot.
the door.
Oh, he's got him, he's got him. Oh, no, no.
Even a stun as well. Smoggy so supportive with the util. Enough to push the Divide
Does
all the
Mind
way
Freak?
back as
Oh
well.
no, never mind. He
To the
didn't
side as
use
well. The position
his.
just not quite there to land it, but still
They
they've
know.
taken care of the
They know.
horse. Just Divide to deal with.
No.
It was noted just that bit earlier, so EDG find themselves up to 7.
It almost surprises me now when Kankan
Unhappy.
misses a difficult shot like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what? He can miss? But he survives anyway and is able to distract the Viper long enough for the rest of EDG to clean up. It's really Chishu that wins the round, though, by stopping them from accessing the B site and picking up 2 right from the beginning there.
We might play Valorant tomorrow, me and
We're gonna go
Yeshua.
into
We might go to
another timeout.
PC
This
Ball.
was called by EDG,
So
strangely
if you
enough.
want,
They've
we
won
can
4
call you.
out of the last 5 rounds.
Want to play with us?
But following Coach Alex taking a timeout for Paper X, the pace of the game has changed.
I'll try to.
It's been a little more spread to start things out, and maybe somebody on EDG or after has decided that they want some input just to make sure these final 2 rounds go.
I don't know when we're gonna go though, so.
Paper X going to be feeling the need as well to survive at any cost in this tournament. It's an elimination match, but they are desperately trying to buy time for something to maybe get back into full strength for this roster.
Yeah, it's a tough spot
Because
that
someone's
they've
not
been put
here.
into, especially as the final home
Yeah.
in the Pacific region, to be able to grab that.
I think it may be because EDG
Chance
has
later on.
nothing, you know.
Yeah,
And I think that's pretty
It
useful.
would be extraordinarily tough, but if Paper
Nothing
X
and
can somehow
somebody,
make it through
dude.
this match
His
or even the
name.
next and get something in, it could change the tide of the entire tournament. At the moment, though, they've got their hands full dealing with a red hot.
I know.
Yo,
Kankan,
ZMJ
by the way,
has
just taking a
already has
look at his
18
operator
kills.
stats.
Dang.
He ops
13-5,
about 3
that's pretty
times
good.
as much as he rifles on defense.
Which is
For real.
ludicrous.
3 times as much as he has a
just
rifle.
an insane statistic.
Just crazy stuff.
Even the most heavy opping players as well. What is it, like 20% of the time?
Maybe he's
It's about
off
30%.
threats.
Like if you're a really heavy op
He
player,
dead.
you'll have it in your hands about 30% of the time.
He
has
dead
a
right here.
46% on defense.
It's just an outlier. Look at the confidence he has holding this angle as a fault
Yeah,
line.
He's dead.
Pushing back as well. Space.
Oh!
Back up again. It's Paper X seeking to also just push him
Okay.
back for just a
No,
moment.
oh,
Retreating,
ooh.
skipping
Yeah.
hopping the bunny hops. Just
He
to
missed.
get out of there. Rolling Thunder
I
now
mean-
pushes them all the way through halls. And
Oh,
Halls made to
he's
try and
dead.
find
Oh!
him.
Yeah.
Flashes dodge. Chichu. He's the one who's leading the charge of his team.
Dang,
Kankan going to be watching the
Chichu.
one angle. They know that they've got them corralled deep to the south side of the map.
King has so much confidence in
That's
his
a nice shot.
Wow.
Yeah, he
kills.
shuts it down. So Kankan was really getting away with a little bit too much. Finally punished for the hubris and might have just handed over a real chance, a real
Free
shot
sight.
now of turning this round.
Yeah,
Major
free side.
kills for
Push,
the second
push,
to get
push.
online. And the economy now looks phenomenal for Paper X, right?
Yo,
Two
you guys
battles and
already
an
have the
operator in this
information.
round where they
I guess they read it fast, but still.
odds and ends.
Dude. They have...
Here's nothing. And Howdong has cleared the whole of the north side.
Do they want to pretend they're going A or something?
Brimalt here to deny
I don't know.
plant.
Yeah, the longer this takes, the
So
worse it's gonna look.
cautious.
Plant onto the corner.
Oh no.
Stuck. There's an ult, a little bit delayed.
Oh, yeah.
Clean fight for Smoggy. Brings it to a 2-on-2. That's what
Oh.
Paper X, they'd love.
Ooh.
Reposition Alpha.
Forsaken's flank. Forsaken's flank.
For a chance all the way.
He also got ult.
The op handed over to Devi. 26
They
health
do
though.
have
Have to
ult.
land the first shot towards main.
I don't think he's gonna use it.
Don't have
I don't think he's gonna use it.
swarms.
I mean, to secure around,
For
he
the
might
plan.
have to.
Time starting to run though. Here to spike
Yeah,
it.
okay,
Taking
good,
that lurk
good, good,
prior.
good.
Comes in handy.
Oh.
Shots found. Pushing right
don't.
through the smoke. Thrifty converted. Maybe EDG getting a little bit ahead of themselves.
I like the idea, to be honest. I think they were applying pressure in a really nice way. What they lacked was anybody to properly follow up. The A-Halls players were trying to drop back.
Hey,
and
do you
make sure
think
they couldn't get
anybody's
punished.
another character?
And it all
Another
came
person?
down to Kang following up on
Yeah,
the
I don't
punch
know.
ultimate with his operator.
I should name myself
It
anybody.
is a bit bizarre sometimes, the moments in which Kang finds himself.
Someone,
being required to
nobody,
find value.
anybody.
I mean, you mostly see it on the attack side.
Someone,
but
no
usually
one,
he's good for it.
anyone.
This is a major swing, though. Coming into the final round, Paper X have got all the ults.
Oh.
Well, they know he's
Plenty to
under.
work with.
They heard him.
War chest filled up. Fast lane went right over the top. Cuts up towards the B side, but they are anchoring close. Here's a lockdown.
I love the idea of this. Forsaken was just controlling tunnel early, so that if ED push this area, they get punished.
They're seeking to try and refight, but they're going to be caught up in this ult.
Oh!
Side as well, worrying about it.
Unlucky.
Right towards the
That
edge
was
of the
like
map.
3 headshots. Wow.
With a judge and
Wow.
Tree. It's left it now.
Unlucky.
3 players
I
left
know.
standing for EDG to try and push this one
That's
back.
just
There's
what one time
Spike
can do.
eventually starting
They're
to get
playing so
planted.
solid now.
Final round of the first half. Damage is done.
Oh.
GRS with the
Oh.
rolling thunder. He's stunned up close to the corner. Forced to use it, unleashes
Oh.
it, lets it rip straight across. And the fight's still
Oh.
taken.
Oh.
With the rifles, just the stingers. Damage as significant.
Dude, they're so low, though.
And Jing.
If they're able to get close, that's not good.
Gust of wind would be enough to bring them down. It's all
Yeah.
triangle Jing.
Wait, he might.
Timing.
Time
Oh!
it takes. Anticipating it, the second play. He knows he's at dicey. Here's the fight.
No!
Don't win it.
Let's go.
Smoggy with the 3-piece, 8-4 being the final score here of the first half.
And those final 2 rounds, absolutely on a knife's edge. I mean, winnable for either team. And
Nah, they played that really
completely changed the
solidly.
complexion Of this half, anywhere from a 9-3
Can't even
in
lie.
EDG's favor to being
Like, what is
Paper X
that?
recovering the half and it ending 7-5. Where a
I mean,
pistol
it's
would have
hard. It's hard there.
It being an even
They just
match.
got judged in the face.
Tumultuous end. But EDG in control.
Control with their map pick
I
as
just
well.
don't care
Looking
anyone who
deadly
wins.
on Fracture. Let's send it down to the desk to break it down so far.
Thank you very much, guys. What an entertaining half that was. But yesterday, in one of the halves, we saw that Jing recorded a 668 ACS. But today, I feel like Paper Thin, maybe Kong on that half, probably came close to that.
His numbers were astronomical. I mean, he only had 2 deaths in like 8 rounds at some point.
Wow.
I mean, he was just absolutely just dominating the server. 408 right now. I mean, what do
Dang,
you do against him?
3.3
He's literally,
KD.
like, worth 2 of the
Sheesh.
other
That's what
team's
I'm
players.
saying.
I mean, you talk about, you want to see somebody pop off on Paper X.
That's
well, it needs
crazy.
to be like at least 2 to match what he's able to do individually.
It feels like in every single round we're being treated. This is round
That's
number
per round,
7, in
right?
which we could see a very nice setup
I
play
think it's
already.
throughout
By
this
the
entire
way,
game.
Round 7, as I said, this is the second time
Oh, yeah,
that he
in this
already
game.
had his ultimate, and he was already capitalizing on that. I think that
This
for
guy's
every
so
single one of these
consistent.
rounds of this first
Yeah.
half, something crazy has happened.
He's
With
good.
the aggressive positioning, with EDG not allowing Paper X to play their game a single round.
The way
This
he's
last round,
putting
round
green
number
is
12,
crazy, though.
Paper X entered with 4
So
ultimates.
funny.
I said, if they don't win this round, like, there's no way, right? Like, they have to get this.
Like,
And we
usually
have
you
some
think that,
crazy
like,
things,
it's just
nobody
tilted
getting a 2K
to be
with
close
that
to your
judge
face, right?
before
But
getting,
nah, he's
stopped by
like,
the lockdown. So
he's playing on an iPad.
sometimes things just do not make sense.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and think about it, like, 2 of those rounds that Paper X
Wouldn't it?
won are thrifties. I mean, like, this whole map was just all over the place. Kind of what you expect, though, with EDG and their attacker side almost as good, or maybe better than their defender side here on Fracture. So this is just an uphill battle for Paper X. X the rest of the way.
Heading into the second half, I think that also it's the mental game for Paper Rex. They're coming back. They're actually establishing the way. You're from the defense now. Maybe you can set the pace differently. You can invade the map in a different way that will put the other team in a difficult position.
They got to start by winning this pistol, a very, very important one. Sideshow and Brent, let's see if they can.
I see Squiggle.
Yeah, that's exactly
Oh,
right.
I know.
Begins here with a
It's
pistol round
shorts.
for Paper X.
I
Said
see
it once
square.
before, say it again.
Or mug.
Really does need to be a must
Or
win for them
cup.
to stand a chance.
Oh,
in
I
this
know.
map because,
It's
I mean,
coffee
EDG's
cup.
attack side, it looks good on this map, Josh. They have a ton
I
of
see
nuance for what they
arrow.
want to do, and it's going to
Or
lead to this
t-shirt.
early fight into B main.
Oh, I
control.
know. It's
Towards
jacket.
Tree, players grouped up. It's going to be a clash early on. Forsaken. As you seek to use
I
some
see
util
ocean.
I mean, not
Or the
quite.
great
Oh
Lake.
my
God, that
Oh, I know.
in and
It's
strike
shark.
them back.
Oh my god, off Chishu's turret contact, they wait like 3 seconds
Oh, it
to
was
make sure that
nasty.
they've committed and then catch them. Oh, it's sickeningly good. The ideas and the execution are all on point for Edward Gaming.
Yeah, and this is the kind of evolution of this team that we've been discussing. They're no longer such an all-in
That
team.
nobody?
All-aim, no
Nobody
break.
on the
Nobody
flank?
is going across the ropes right now, looking for the reflank. But that's going to be paying off a little bit later. The post-plan positioning is just way too good right now.
Oh,
Tower. Have to use a flash for it.
Working.
Falls though.
2.
First level to it. A tap onto the defuse. Where is the util to push them?
Oh!
Stuck onto it halfway already. There needs to be some force being done. And there it is. The collapse. Flooding through the smokes.
Dude,
Strike
the pinch.
And that pistol round shows
Probably,
that
like,
even if Paper X hit a couple of really nice shots, EDG's
He's really
game plan
playing
right
with
from the beginning to be able to generate
I
picks
don't know
and
how
have
we
post-plant
did that.
ideas.
Is it actually so small?
Ever since
Yeah.
they got
I
over
saw
that
it.
mental
I mean, last
hurdle
one's
of getting
long.
their first win at a global
Yours?
event.
No, like after you watch it like really well.
Different team.
Sky's the
And I
limit.
scrub it.
Their
Yeah. That's one
individual level
big
has
hit. But
gone higher,
like
but
the
also their
faint
team
small.
play and their
Look,
game plans have
we
just
did
been
19 kills.
awesome to watch.
Game.
Everybody on Paper X is on A.
CGRS.
A pure
was
gamble.
the
Yeah, it is a
It's
massive
so-
gamble. For the prey to convert. Get a couple of
Wow,
kills.
4 stack. Oh wait, they're on their
Opposite
eco.
direction.
So it's just the 5 stack rush.
Happy to slow this one down, but are they going to hear this? This rush, this Tempest
Ooh,
is coming straight
ooh.
towards them, even if it is classics. It's still
That's good.
Paper X. Those guys can aim, divide,
That's good
not
for
wasting
them.
any time. Straight
Bang,
across the
bang.
ropes, fault line,
Oh,
to the side,
too
to the
tight.
corner,
I know.
to try and set them
Oh,
up here.
oh
They're
no!
gonna try and beam them
Oh!
all. That's exactly what
Chichu,
will
Chichu.
do. Six to collapse.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Meanwhile, nobody just ran
Why
in
are they
through
scoping?
Yeah, nobody ran through
dish.
dish.
It's good to go with the
Flanks
FAMAS.
through.
He's like, guys, I cleared it out.
FAMAS. It's like, it burst fire.
Devai is left.
Oh,
And a
better.
1v3 and a bulldog to his name.
Instead of
They
just
don't know where he's positioned,
regular-
so it's a
regular.
little scary here for EDG. They're
My
going to hold
AirPods.
hands to start with.
They're probably gonna send bird
Devai's
down
been in danger for
halls.
quite a while.
But to be honest, they did what they needed to. Oh, this dog's gonna spot him.
Trailblazer should be spotting him out,
Yeah, he's-
dodging it.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe.
Fires, so
portable, but like low key, it's
give an
not.
indicator, but the tower will be watching for the peak from main. Double that towards default. High-low set up on top of that, so EDG have plenty of layers here.
Oh.
Stun did miss though.
Oh.
Isolates the fight enough for just
I
the
mean,
one,
for
but
just all
Devai
pistols,
gonna be
pretty
able
much.
to-
That's not bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's the scoreline we're looking
They
at,
killed
staring
Doom.
at.
Yeah, and if Paper X had won the pistol, maybe you could believe in some kind of comeback. I think that would be
But how's
difficult,
with?
but
She's so
not
sparkly.
impossible. At this point,
I know.
it is looking
They're
Right, it's
pretty
glitter.
possible. Paper X,
I think PRX
they would
is
have to cook
from
up
the
some
next
spectacular aggression on defense and overwhelm an EDG team that's been looking excellent at containing it so far.
Barriers dropping down.
No, it's this one is
Here's
possible.
Paper X going for their anti-killjoy setup.
Satchel and a smoke.
They send the wall out from
Dang,
tower,
Jing's
and they wrap
pushing
Forsaken
deep.
underneath. If EDG have been watching
Falls back.
any level of VODs of Paper X playing, to be honest, on this map, they'll know roughly that the entirety of the B site has been taken.
That's probably why they were playing it so slowly.
Oh.
Flash to the side.
Molly,
no
bro.
connection from nobody. They don't actually have any semblance of the A site.
But look at
The A
this.
balls control. Now they're already rotating off.
Yeah, love it from Haodong. He's called a re-clear of tree as they drag everybody on Paper X over to the A side. Nobody's got to avoid getting punished here.
Oh.
Wants to stand his ground.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Oh,
The open,
there we go.
Not a favoured fight. Bulldog versus the rifle. It's a lockdown though. They don't have control.
PRX
There
is
is a flank
Singapore.
threatened.
Yeah.
PaperX. They actually don't have
Do they have
tools really to take out this lockdown, so the site's going to be cleared out. Should be able to get the plant down.
How long with the molly?
This is something.
Smoggy still has aftershock. You got Chishu.
Oh, does Howdong have lineups?
Comes down to hitting these shots for PaperX. Starting to flood back in now.
Look, there's
Flash sets
nobody.
them up.
I'm gonna
Another
name my
satchel at
count
play.
anybody.
Chichu's flank timing.
Or
Forsaken
anyone.
Staring up
Oh,
towards the
Forsaken's dead.
ceiling on top of the ropes. Well,
Oh! Oh!
why not? Trying to push them and punish them. It's that 1-2 punch, that 1-2 combo. EDG, too damn good at playing off of one
This
another.
game's over.
And a lovely idea to flank in the post plant. They're
I mean,
always
do you
getting
think
active in
map
the
is
post plant.
over?
It doesn't have to
If you
be
see it.
all of their team,
Yeah.
but
Do you
at least
think
one
they're
player.
gonna
And Shishu there
if
really
EDG
delivers.
wins all this, do you think they're gonna beat
Timing
NRG? No.
And a
I
bit
think
dodgy
NRG
on
can
Mind
beat
Freak,
either of them whoever wins this. I mean, I hope, but I think they're gonna. But they're all playing with their
especially
keyboards like this line.
They lost that A-Holes player, nobody, who was supposed to
I don't know if
contain them.
EDG cares.
EDG now
You're gonna go
swapping
grab
things up
water.
entirely, playing a 4-1
Like
setup on the
Oreo.
other side,
Hello.
avoiding the south side crunch.
There's a turret.
Oh my goodness,
Knows exactly
Jing!
what's going on.
How have they read that?
A Halls has been taken up here by Chichu. He is alone though. There was no squeeze on the other side.
I want that
Anticipating
Benson
it.
so bad.
Fast play towards it, already onto
Huh?
the
Yeah,
side.
recon.
Central play
So
over the
cool.
top here. Dash from Kang Kang. No one clear.
Oh, okay.
Skips some hops though. Breaks across their placement just enough, but he's
Oh,
kills. Still
Dave.
towards him. That's the fire.
Oh, Mind Freak!
Okay, PaperX.
PRX is like
that
so
one out of
good,
seemingly nowhere.
like something like
Divine on the
it's
side
like
for me
he
is the
will put
playmaker.
them together.
Stinger in hand, swings through the smoke.
Yeah.
Two players.
He's like
to
Cigarettes
make sure
isn't
that
the same
EDG
role
don't
as
have
him though.
control
Like literally
and a
something
plant down,
sometimes played Reyna.
and buying time for the flank to come through.
I feel like PaperX sometimes just like pops off, but then majority they just can't pull through or something.
Yours are good, like Divide,
This might
Forsaken,
incentivize
Jing,
PaperX to
and
go for that
Mindfreak.
more and more.
Yeah.
Well,
Looks like they could do it again.
So, but
Like their team is good. It's just they're just something.
Well, here we go. That's the first kill for you.
Oh,
Kang
that
Kang just
pun
taking the
not
short duel
intended.
towards Halls.
nah, he literally got a 4K with the AWP.
And that's certainly going to slow the pace. Having said that, though, Forsaken certainly making his presence known towards Tree. Normally, that's baited out EDG going for a reclaim
Is ZM
at about the minute mark.
using an op
But
on
Forsaken's not sticking around to find
attacker
out.
side?
Yeah, he
It's
is.
going to be that reclear like you were talking about.
Dang. He's like the op
Tree,
op
nobody.
crutch jet. Ooh.
Oh,
He's the
almost
opposite
punishing that
stopper.
jump spot, but he might
Oh.
get punished himself. Shots just quite
Oh.
right there for Forsaken. He still seeks to try and
Oh.
squeeze
Behind me.
and put the punish onto him.
Oh.
CGRS was right behind him. That's the reason why. Kang Kang moving forwards.
Oh.
Shorty, that is the perfect
Okay,
range
I'm just
for
rooting
it. So
for
cleaning up the
a
jet
close
player.
match.
Oh.
A wide face as well into this. Forsaken seeking as well to do some damage. Over the strike.
Oh,
Force the fight out
PaperX.
into the open.
Oh,
One round
hello
at a time.
Toya.
Coming
It's gonna
back.
take.
That's something. I mean, Forsaken.
PaperX have got a
Forsaken.
couple of big win conditions here, I think, to get back into the game. And one of
can
them
you
is
say worse
Forsaken having
practices?
impact like that. Forsaken or Jing, either of the two duelists needs to be dominating.
Do you have
the
your-
same
did you
kind of
bring your
fashion that
contacts?
Kamkar was dominating the
Yeah.
first half.
Do you just
They need to
don't-
be able to
are you
find the
just not letting me
timing,
anymore?
guys.
Yeah, I mean,
find the kills. The other
I
major
like
one is
one of
punishing
these.
nobody when he's alone like this.
I don't
Position again.
need to.
EDG love to play
that.
4-1 with their initiator on that side of the map. I don't think nobody's being
I was like,
respectful enough.
did you lose contact?
Fallen early there, just
Forgot.
from the.
Oh,
CGRS is
oh,
going to take a fight.
oh,
Flag.
oh,
We can win for
CGRS.
couldn't offset that aggression. Couldn't
Wait,
push it back,
they have.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's quick to claim space.
No way they
towards
come
drop,
back.
but another
Dude,
round.
I'm hoping they come back.
PaperX shaping up to
They should call a
potentially
timeout
moving it
here.
out.
No,
I-
they have momentum.
The
Yeah,
score is
I think-
11-4 here.
Not-
and
not-
now
no,
it's
not
starting
them.
to become a little more
These people.
close, a little more tense.
EDG. Yeah, EDG.
If
I
PaperX
think
end up winning
they
this one
should
and
wait
knocking
one
the
more
economic
round.
down for EDG, we may
That's
have
what
Smug-
it is.
a comeback on our hands.
Since if Smuggy gets his ult, they
This next
can
round's gonna
probably
be
just
really
plan
pivotal.
it out
See the economy set
pretty
up.
well.
So many ults.
So yeah, if EDG end up losing it, money's going to be looking
Paper Rex are going to go for a north side crunch here because Shishu has his lockdown. So they want to try and take control of an area of the map and play retake.
Wait, so when does the Skybird explode? I thought it explodes when it sees someone.
No, it explodes when you double tap again. Yeah.
So you a lot of presence over towards drop.
Look at this.
They're in the spawn.
Yeah, nobody in Kankan going for an
Oh,
exploration.
do they have their sight? I think.
Divide seems to be aware of this one.
How's their brim so low?
Just jiggling the angle, holding close towards it, but A has been granted to
Did
them.
he
so
get?
that plans off.
I mean, I love this idea. You flash off Kankan's contact and try and collapse on the players.
Did he get just sprayed through smoke?
Flash straight up. I mean, that didn't tag onto absolutely anybody here. Still, nobody takes the fight. They are being squeezed.
Oh, Bill! Wow. Oh no. Wow. Wow, dude. Wow. Oh, dude. Okay, yeah. I mean, I feel like they.
Paper grabbing another, and Josh, I said it was going to be pivotal.
I feel like they probably could have saved like one or two extra people, but
yeah. Comeback is real.
I know.
This setup, I like the idea of it. Why nobody decided to flash and give away that they had some kind of aggression there, I'm not quite sure. Maybe he got antsy because
the reaction time on that too.
He was worried about getting pushed, but I think he's in a fairly safe spot there, to be honest with you.
Oh, is this the timeout?
I think that might be EDG just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should have called timeout before.
Oh, we'll take a time.
Like when they had the most momentum.
Going off the.
No, but now they have all their ults, I think, pretty much.
That's now 4 rounds in a row.
I guess.
And Paper X have got it within 3.
The breach was. Yeah, EDG.
Used a lot of ults in the prior
We're gonna go get like
rounds
a drink and like something. We'll be back.
Okay, yeah.
Online by picking up an ult orb. And there's always that
Okay, he picked up the ult orb, so he does have his ult. 4 people. 4 people have all their ults, so.
They've been good at getting reads on that in the past, at least punishing it. The slower play, baiting a little bit of an attempt to push out towards tree. You remember that one round where they were playing off the turret contact?
Definitely.
So they have an idea of what to do to punish this kind of play style.
The question is what the economy's going to look like.
Ooh, that's a crazy flick.
I was thinking to myself,
I didn't see that.
maybe we should buff that. I don't know. That's quite insane.
Oh wait, never mind. They used all their ults last round.
That's true. It's true.
I didn't see that.
It's fine.
Oh, I don't remember seeing that.
The economy is not looking great here. Nobody's wondering whether to buy a hero rifle, which I don't think would be the right idea.
It's a weird one. I mean, I think with about 1,000 in the bank, they should still be able to buy it for next. So there is some danger in the round.
Ooh, that's important. That's important.
Right.
Howdong decided to body block for the turret, I suppose.
We're seeking to burst out of the smoke, but losing a player because of it. Howdong at that. You don't have smokes now to burst your way into any of these sites.
Ooh, Forsaken.
Take a fight here. Now lining up for him, but a flash pushing him back. Kang around the side. What? It's a glimpse of Mind Freak. Yeah, just can't quite win it. They've got to know he's here. There it is.
Wow.
By Jing towards the backside of Arcade. Feeling it. Tap of the spike, it's a little bit all over the place. Just be a bit of an Angels round. Very wide swing. That sets up a nice little two-piece.
That's a big problem. Now Chishu has lockdown, and they know that they have tunnel control.
This does not have the ult for it.
This has gone from Paper X controlling the round really nicely, prodding at the extremities, to suddenly it might all be thrown away.
Yeah, and they've got to get out of there.
30 seconds
No detainment. The site's going to be granted to them. Cracked it open. Nobody.
Jing should have gone for the halls. No, oh, wait. Wait.
Can't quite wide face enough to try and offset it, to try and trade it. Has to play the crossfire.
Whoa.
Chichu. So much emphasis on him to hit these shots and hit them well. Only
Oh.
to be gained after that.
Paper Rex to come back.
And the silver lining is also that they drew out the lockdown. Now Paper X don't necessarily have to opt too much into the aggression, worrying about what that Killjoy ult can do.
That kill though on the
ADG really well
Where the
just
go
goes
wrong?
through that smoke and
Hung
caught
down,
inside of it.
hung down.
Now they'll have
I don't
that
remember his
board,
name.
though. Round 21.
That was good.
This is now 5 in a row for PaperX. The score, to remind you, was 11-4. And now suddenly, it's almost tied.
It's becoming materialized before our eyes. 2 rounds away from making it even. Stun. Youras going to be holding this off of some form of contact. Jing's also there with a showstopper.
Yeah, it's the
Not sure
alarm
what the
bot.
indicator is.
But the alarm bot is so
It's
close
so
to them.
close, yeah. It can't be off that,
This
surely.
it's either going to go incredibly or terribly.
Pay attention to Jing. Here's the alarm bot. Here's the stun. This is to the side. It's run and gun in action. Up close. Dash to disengage. Spike has been dropped flat. Not dodge it in time. So the trap play, it pays off massively.
Oh, Forsaken. Please don't peek that, Forsaken.
Nobody.
I'm back.
They claim to the side. They get themselves into position, but
Dude.
they still don't have that spike. And
What happened?
And how would they get
Oh
it
my!
back?
PaperX, yeah.
A jump up drop. I mean,
PaperX might have this. I hope so. Since they have Spike right now.
the big reason that trap play works
Ooh.
is because Kankan takes a step back away from the alarm
Ooh,
bot
G2
instead
might
of
got
going
this.
forwards through it.
Ooh.
timing though.
Could this still be winnable?
Oh
I
no!
mean, 37 seconds left.
But they have Spike. They have Spike though.
And there's no flashes. How do they get up here?
Has to be broken. CGRS
Here's the
once more,
aftershock.
holding that util, waiting for some sort of timing.
Here's
Here's the alarm
stun.
bot.
You might as well
Why is he taking like that?
Seeking to delay with the satchels. It would
The
have to be
satchel
just an
peek?
absolute miracle in terms
Oh
of shots
wait,
being
they
landed.
have the
EDG
bomb
still doubled up.
Yeah, they have the bomb. They don't have time.
There's a flash. Jumping right up to the top.
Yes!
For it. So Jing.
Jing, my
One
man.
more round.
Let's
bring them
go.
even.
On such a fine
So that means
margin,
with
whether or not that
someone,
trap
they
play
would
failed,
destroy
I really
them.
believe. I mean, if
Yeah,
Kankan
with
takes a step forward through the
something.
alarm bot and then one of his teammates breaks it, and he's able to, you know, shoot Jing, he's essentially right on top of all of the PaperX players. Nevertheless,
Cedar,
that went
or else
perfectly
actually this
as
dude's
visualized
hidden, bro.
by PaperX as they were setting it up. I mean, that one,
Wait, see how many?
that's like the dream
8 and
scenario
17.
for it there.
Like this
And they're
dude's
gonna
like.
go, it looks like
Yeah, dude. This might be the greatest comeback of all time. Well, not the greatest, but. Wow! Wow! That's crazy!
What are you doing?
Yo, that.
Rapid is the approach through halls.
Just
Dash
giving him a
active.
free gun. Why are
They
you just
feeling
there
hurt
in
from
the
that one. They're gonna be
open
left
by
reeling.
yourself? Like, hello?
Such clean movement. Door open.
Oh, oh.
That's good. Oh, like, what is CPR doing? You're supposed to
I don't know. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what?
Jing left alive. This guy turning into an absolute raid boss.
He knows they're on Eco, right?
A 2v3 for EDG.
I don't know.
I feel like so many of these rounds are coming down to
Is he just trying to apply pressure or something?
What happened to? I think he's stunned.
Ooh. 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 Dude, the comeback is real.
winning it out.
But this right here, this right here, this right here,
We've seen it a few times. Seems a bit
that right there.
on an eco on an anti-eco, but it looks absolutely beautiful. And I talked earlier about EDG being the favorites for the first time ever in this match.
Yeah.
It's a revenge game against a team that beat them 2-1 at Champs last year. Is this the pressure getting to them? Is this a bit of choking happening? It's 7 rounds in a row here. Some of them very winnable.
Yes, Dad. Wow, it's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Close some of them out. Stuns traded. Util seeking to equalize.
Oh no, two of these.
There won't be any follow-up.
Oh, okay.
Wait, 11-11?
Yeah, dude, they came back. Forsaken.
Control the uptrap play as well, giving up the side entirely. What is the call by PaperX? They seek to fight towards Sand. The
They don't even.
potential's there.
They have like
Hold inside the
0.
smoke for now.
Turn around!
A horse control going to be there.
Okay.
Lockdown in play.
Oh! Whoa!
Gets away with that one.
Dude.
Breaking the timing as well. There won't be any detainment, so he's going to be scot-free, but it has been
Oh.
a lot of the sites.
Dude, this is gonna be the greatest playing. Wait, but is Tur holding that? Oh, I think Tur holds that.
They're aware.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, mind freak.
All fell apart.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Man, this guy's
Dude.
CGRS is just dead.
Away from taking the map.
Low-key. Like, it was so kind of good that they got him stuck at drop.
11-4
Okay, which one here is CGRS?
No point did
Dude, this
Paper
came from like.
It seems
This was like.
an excellent shot too.
This was like 5 rounds gone.
In a 4v5 without site control,
Now-
Paper X still were able to win. Major ultimates invested.
8 rounds won in a row. They were down.
19.
They were down. If they win this.
He's pre-aiming it. Anticipating the same play. Showstopper from Jing. Reactions and shutting him down.
Nah, he was aiming up there because he thought he was gonna do the same thing.
He's going for the same. He's going for the same angle again.
For seeing it. Oh, he's dead.
He might go for the oh my, the reactions.
Why does he go
Narrowly
spray?
missed.
Why does he spray?
Would have hit that shot, but he knows
Whenever
it's
he
emphasis
just
and
sprays
pressure
him.
being applied.
Oh!
Forsaken still takes the fight. All popped off.
Kankan heavily
Is he gonna push for a flank?
crosshair wiggle that he loves to do.
No, he just.
Here's Sang control.
Crazy.
Paper X looking to try and bring this one over the line.
Ooh.
Now, 1 kill found, damage
Okay,
done.
yeah, he's
But there
rotating.
is that trade still, 3 versus 3.
Oh,
Positioning's there.
oh,
No
he's
side
gonna
control.
hold.
Balls, it's all been slowed
He's gonna
down.
KO OP,
50
I
seconds
think.
in the round. There's time
Yeah,
to do
he's gonna
so.
KO OP, I think.
Locked
Yeah,
down and
maybe
play
not.
for Chichu.
Oh, probably right here.
When does he seek to use it though?
Nah, this is A.
Mindfreak
Bro, why is
repositions
Forshaken
himself.
still?
A hard anchor spot just behind default.
Okay.
So lockdown being used close. Mindfreak now.
Oh,
will be hunting
Mind
for a
Freak
chance,
might
but
be
he
dead.
can't reposition from this.
I think he gets
Lockdown
one
in
in
the
his
open.
Yeah. He just
Fine
needs
time,
one.
Flashes exchanged. 2 seconds remaining.
Oh, the damage though.
Yeah, big.
Yeah, that's big. That's
2 versus
big.
2. Plant
Yo,
now.
Coop.
Uh-huh.
Maybe if you want to hang out with us tomorrow, maybe you can hang out unless you have something.
On the verge here.
Only at like 6:30 to maybe
Round to bring it over the line.
7,
EDG
probably.
desperate to clear
Angels
over a
game.
chance of OT.
You know there's an Angel,
Players are
right?
weak.
I don't think I'm going.
Alright. Third to the side.
no,
Forsaken
no.
doesn't want to give away his positioning, not yet.
So he's
What you play
oh.
this it's going to look. Finally, a time is taken for
Oh,
Sagan.
he knows. He knows.
Jump, the jiggle, spots it out, baits out, the shot. They double up.
Oh.
The potential to win this one is within.
No.
Shots like that.
Wow.
Eventually, finally, they get that round on the board.
On God,
they
he
take
threw,
it to
bro.
OT.
It feels like such a mental block because at the final hurdle, when everything is eventually on the line, they're then able to win. It's like they need the pressure. It's like they need to be backs against the wall on the ropes in order to deliver.
This is just the riders.
12-12.
Yeah,
EDG
dang,
had their
that's
share of
crazy.
overtimes. Almost all of their big games have featured one in some way or another.
No strangers to this situation. Here's an interesting one. Look at Device purchase.
The attack operator. Really?
Yeah, on the killjoy.
Your
He's
movements are so
holding
jittery.
three,
Bro.
Potentially
Like,
looking to just counter on counter.
Yeah, but it makes it harder.
isn't there,
It
by
makes
the
it
way.
harder to aim, but also harder to hit. I think.
yeah, I'm done.
How do you know?
Well, I just keep moving your mouse.
I mean,
Come on.
in other games, I think it's a lot worse.
No, like Yesha's still
All
like
in into
he's
one
good.
section of the map, just a
I
little
just,
bit of poking
like,
and prodding.
Yeah, a lot more exciting.
It's
A lot
not that-
closer.
I feel like you like move around a lot. I do nothing. I don't even move around.
Tree control with that operator. So Paper X can go back into this knowing that nobody's wrapped around towards tunnel. Reclearance
I'm pretty
necessary towards
sure like
Arcade, but he's
Apex
still
and stuff
opting
has
to
a
just
lot
go
more
Builder
movement.
up close, now you see it. Fade flying past, over the stun to set it up.
Oriented.
The goal going to be to try and take that tower's control. Movement again off the ropes.
Pichu.
Is there a can he even get one?
Oh,
Back towards it.
oh, he got one.
Not
Oh,
anticipating the CGRS would be a third line.
oh. Wait, does he know there's one more? There's no. Oh, he does. He does.
Turret sees him.
Dude,
1v3.
he's leaving.
He can't win this. 1v3, like, it's...
Dude, I mean,
Like,
maybe. Oh yeah, he's there. Oh, he knows.
Fates out the option.
Oh, let's go, Paper X.
Not against CGRS right now.
CGRS has 10 kills. He's doing
Oh, dude, you can barely see the text on
Let's
chat.
go.
Let me
Both
make it
teams only
white.
able to take
Look
4
at his
rounds on
chunky
attack.
body, bro.
Coming to overtime, and Paper X have a very different idea. Dish pressure, go back into an arcade split, overwhelm Shishu, playing hard anchor, like we talk about so much in that first half. and
Can
then
you say
devise
something, Dad, in
operators to
chat?
shut
Let me see
things
if that
down and
looks
give them
better.
information early on. So good to be able to have that depth of the scrapbook, so that even when
Oh,
it
look,
gets
it's like
to
smoke.
round 25, you have
Yeah,
something
pretty
new
cool.
to show your opponent. Can EDG and Haodong
I would start like
show something similar?
The fact they've been able
not-
to make a comeback.
Timeout to rally back. We mentioned it, EDG, no
think so.
strangers to the situation in the overtime, but how far can a
I think they had more times on this
go here? Now
this
listen, early on in the series,
this
still
half,
map
so I
one,
think
Paper X with this level of comeback. I mean, both teams credit them to playing quite freely with the expectations kind of brushing off their shoulders. The goals were achieved at EDG. They got the first win for China. They made the playoffs. At this point, you know, we've said this phrase many times, but house money really does seem to be at play. You could make a similar argument for Paper X, but I feel like for them it is still that fight for survival. They want to buy as much time as possible to potentially get their full roster back together in time to really make a good go at Masters Tokyo.
They are a team, though, that feels free when you're looking at them. The way in which they play, they've done a lot of work in keeping the mentality high. Devi's going
They're
to
fun
be the
to watch.
operator again on the
But
defense
they just
side.
rush
Again
it. It's
towards
just like a
three,
5-stack and
giving
then
us
just.
information.
Oh.
That info is that there's no one there. Paper X, a north side.
Oh!
It's rivals and
It was a trade, so
on the north side of the map.
that was
wasn't.
not a trade, bro. And they're on defense. That's not a good trade.
It works out.
Who died?
Forsaken and Jing.
Oh.
3-3. No real advantage to either side here, but the scramble for Paper X on their defensive side.
I don't know.
Control of the map.
Seekers.
Yeah,
Nobody
yes,
got
Seekers.
both of those 2 kills, and now he's got the ultimate for Seekers
Oh,
online.
this isn't
This could be
good.
monumental to allow Kang to have impact
So would that
on the
would that be a good trade
It's going
if
to tell him
like he
exactly
died?
where these
He-
players
instead
are, and
of
more
him?
importantly,
No, it's
perhaps
just
where
like-
they're not.
Not a good trade in general because they're defending.
Yeah,
because they also lost.
Oh, they saw him.
Likely, doesn't it?
They saw him, Evan. He's dead.
With
Oh, he good for one. No! Oh, nobody's got this. Oh. Oh! No way.
Out in the open, it's nobody.
Yeah, he did not win this.
1v2. This is for the map. For
30
EDG, a
seconds
chance to once more extend the play of OT. He's been given free reign towards the site. An open plan.
3, 2, 1.
Hopefully isolate the fight once more. Tap
Oh.
on. Sees the shoulder, sees the util.
3.
Is he going to expect it? Time still running short.
Oh, Paper X!
Nah, dude, literally.
Dude, the comeback here, though. The comeback was crazy.
Nah, the EDG.
Dude, this is. Yeah. Paper X's, yeah.
But this one was something else.
Dude.
Paper X just ran that back.
Yo, that's
7
actually
rounds
crazy.
in a row,
Yeah.
and then
That's like the
sweep
closest
overtime.
game we've had
They look
in like
completely in control.
the longest
I don't know
time in
what they
Tokyo.
started believing it was doable, but it took us until what 11-7,
This is-
11-8
that's
before
amazing.
We even thought it was possible, and yet they just can't.
That's
They're
amazing.
winning. Huge moments, great adaptation, and the defense side
Fell apart.
Imagine like
not find
playing.
a way through it.
Imagine like playing video games as your job.
Their bread and butter in some senses. has been
It takes a
playing
lot
that
more than
attack
you
side
think,
fracture,
Taylor.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but like,
aggression,
No, like you don't understand. I don't think you
Just
understand how much
couldn't
they
find their way
practice, bro. Like they literally, like they don't have time for anything else.
This, of course,
Yeah, it's their life.
Yeah, sorry,
It's their
go
job.
I mean, it just couldn't be.
So
They're like the pinnacle of they never see the light of day because they're just grinding the game.
Somewhere in that map, there was a turning point.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Yeah.
in the midst of all
Do
of
you
it,
think
they found the footing.
And I do
they ever
worry
like get
that
tired
that
of
might be
it?
the weight of expectation
For sure.
on his shoulders. You know, to go from
There's definitely days where it just
the
like
finalists of
it just
hockey,
feels so
number one
numbing
seed
to
in the
play.
Americas, a tournament
There's
favorite,
gotta be.
Like,
Yeah.
this, where
it's
you're
gotta
playing
wear you out
against
at some point.
a team
Yeah, it
that
does.
primary player
So I'm pretty sure that's why they have break days probably.
who was at the
I would
bottom of the
assume.
scoreboard again.
Yeah, but Edward EDG fell apart somewhere. But they just kept on losing. I think as you saw it was like a 10-4 or something like that. They just kept on losing. Let's go, Paper X.
He's so happy he got 10 kills.
You can barely play 2 to 3. Yeah, they double it, triple it maybe on some days. Oh. I'm gonna get some water. Be back in like 3 seconds.
There's no way they lost. Well, yeah, I kind of want the Euros. Actually, honestly, I really.
You should be dead. But you fought your way back. Why?
Let's find out.
Oh!
Oh, how we long for Old Spice.
How about the
Doritos Cool Ranch
Oh,
Papa
oh my
the
God.
perfect idea ever.
Whoa. The Doritos Cool Ranch Papa
The prediction.
That was my idea. My idea.
That DJ
Doritos
Khaled.
and pizza.
DJ
I did that.
Khaled.
Another one.
Watching this on Netflix.
Oh,
and
I know.
now
It's
the
remote
bandits like
control.
cancel out each other. Just
I see skyscraper.
apparently.
Oh, I know. It's ladder.
You want pizza?
I feel like I know who that
I
guy
want
is.
buffalo wings.
He's an all-American.
Oh,
I
yeah,
see
there you
nail.
go.
Or mailbox.
So Fireball doesn't even take out balloon, right?
I'm
No.
stoned.
No, he doesn't.
What?
I see water. Or cup. Oh, I know. It's hammer. I see bench.
Wait, I still have to watch the
Or
third
party
season
hat.
of All-American.
Oh, I know. It's table.
I haven't watched the newest one.
I see remote control.
You want to binge watch
Or
it?
mushroom. Oh, I know. It's microphone. I see ear.
It's season 3, right?
Or elephant. Or snail.
This?
Or ant.
Or is it like
Oh, I
All-American
know.
Homecoming?
It's squirrel. I see nose. Oh, I know. It's grape.
Spencer James.
Oh, I know. It's mug.
He's at 7. He's at
I see cherry.
3.
Or ring. Or shoe. Or house plant.
You are
Or
up
swan.
1.
I see unicycle.
Bro!
I see square.
Where's the minion horde?
Or
Oh,
shovel.
no.
Oh, I know. It's
There we
sail.
go.
mine,
That
so
took way too
close.
long.
I see square. Oh, I know.
Wait,
It's
he was-
lipstick.
Yeah. Yeah, you win.
I see Nate. Or t-shirt.
Yep.
Oh, I know. It's sweater.
Oh, too easy.
I see square.
Woohoo! Alright,
Or
we're
stereo.
going then.
I see
Too easy.
eyeglasses. Or motorcycle. Or
Welcome back to Master
skateboard.
Tokyo. I'm standing
Oh, I
by
know.
with
It's
Coach,
pickup truck.
Excuse me. When you and I spoke earlier,
I see
you
circle.
said your
And
main
Winnie is
focus
the
Or
one that's really
skateboard.
hard to
you don't
play.
do anything
Oh,
that
I know.
looked like what you
It's
saw
That's
Dragon.
AI.
What
Who's
was the
that?
biggest difference between yesterday and this
I
first
see
match?
tent.
Honestly, I think the
Or
first half
table.
was quite terrible for us.
Oh, I know.
I
It's
can't believe we came away
hexagon.
with that. I think
He British?
they just figured it out halfway through. You know, we as a team we kind of figured out halfway through what to do, and then
He
nice push
sounds
back
both
and,
British and American at the same
I don't know.
time.
I thought it was an amazing game. Very, very,
What
very,
the-
very.
Oh, yeah.
That we didn't let it run.
I'm not using British fan.
I mean, it was a ferocious
No,
comeback.
man.
8 rounds in a row and then winning OT. Congratulations on one. Best of luck to you, Map 2. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Doug, and whoever that was. Really, really enjoyed that first half of the game. But yeah, welcome back to the desk. I've got Kakuka and Paper
Wait, that
Deck
doesn't
here
pull.
with me. I don't understand how, why, when this. Explain. You Paper Rex often.
Yes, I do Paper Rex, and they
I see
Paper Rex
stitches.
well.
Yeah.
This was a very
Oops. I see
Paper Rex,
fence.
Paper Rexing.
Or bridge.
No, look, they
Or the Great
look
Wall
like
of
they're
China.
They're
Or
better when they're
piano.
not thinking. I hate
What?
to say it that way but it's true.
I
Like,
see
we literally
toothbrush.
heard Alex tell them
Or
that
garden
to shut their
hose.
brains off and they play
Or
better.
roller
And they
coaster.
just, when they're
I see
reacting, when they're
stitches.
kind of
I
playing
don't-
natural,
I don't-
they're just playing
Sorry,
with the confidence and
I
aggression
couldn't guess
of
it.
blast packing up
I
onto
see
that
circle.
box, Forsaken just all
Or
over
pear.
the map with that neon.
Or onion.
This is the Paper X you want to see. And
Oh,
having
I know.
CRS on
It's
this
pineapple.
breach roll also isn't that big of a shift for
I
them
see
because
anvil.
something doesn't have
Or
nearly as much
coffee.
impact on that breach. He's more of a
Oh,
setup.
I know.
Yeah, well, let's
It's
take a look
bird.
at our Verizon high-speed moment of the game. Honestly,
Oh,
it
I
could have
know.
been like
It's
55
snowflake.
moments for Kakuka.
Wow.
I feel like this one summed it up.
Oh, this one is
I
beautiful
see
to get
circle.
this 2 kills from
Or
Jing,
squid.
just
Messed
blast
up.
back in and just
Or
get in
frog.
the perfect position.
Or
also
hamburger.
the stun coming in from Forsaken just
Oh,
in
I
case
know.
someone was pushing. He could
Dragon.
also go for their skills. And maybe
Oh,
even
I
given
know.
us a
It's
beautiful vertical flip, but it wasn't the case. Again, it could have been any round. I'm very happy that it's this one, because we were highlighting at the beginning of this match how Jing is going to be so important, how everything how all of the players were going to be on their backs. We were talking about Forsaken, even on the Neon, he plays support for him. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, if you take a look at this, it's not just Jing. On that team, Forsaken's utility, the pathing, everything paper thin was just beautiful.
I am so tickled with the way they're playing right now. I mean, they're both just incredible players at their roles in very different ways. Jing, again, I think, for my money, the best Raze in the world right now, and I think you guys just saw why. He's all over the place. The only thing I'd say that he's lacking in is showstoppers. I mean, sometimes those showstoppers whiff. That's about the only thing I can really fault him for, but these two combined, when they're both on Duelists, forget about it.
I mean, I also have to say that
How did that just work, bro?
Were great, but after losing the bonus on that second half, I was like, well, this is it. EDG, you know, it's got what it takes. This is going to be another hard loss for PaperX. We were talking about how important the mental is. Having that comeback makes him mentally automatically the winners of this match.
I know.
Especially since they could have closed it out before overtime, and then there was a whole other mental hurdle. But let's talk about map 2, because this is going to be a PaperX's map pick. Now, I'm going to be quite copium about it as we move on to the next map, because I'm going to preface this by saying, yes, over in China, what the opponents that EDG go up against might not be as developed or competitive compared to the other leagues, but it doesn't take away the fact that EDG have not lost on this map since 2021. In fact, the last time they lost in a paper thin, Kankan and nobody wasn't even on the roster.
Yeah, well, it should, in theory, be one of their most difficult tests on this map ever. And I'm kind of started thinking, like, we heard from Forsaken that CGRS was actually IGLing on Split last time. So likely to be the case here. Now I'm kind of thinking, was he also IGLing on Fracture? CGRS actually just a pretty solid IGL. And, you know, when you have to shift Forsaken over to those duelist roles, as we're kind of expecting here for Forsaken to go back to a duelist, you know, is this kind of actually the formula right now for PaperX? Are these the maps where they have to lean into it like this?
And we were talking a lot about the double duelist, how we just saw it for PaperX. I feel like the way that these teams are very PaperX, the fact that we're going to see or expect to see a mirror composition since EDG changed their comp when they were playing the other day, I think that it's going to be insanely crazy to follow and very evened out.
I'm excited.
I'm sorry for the observers.
It's going to be really, really fun. I mean, after the first map, I feel like it's going to probably just get better. But also, I don't think we can count EDG out, just because the way that they performed so far in this tournament, they have a really good chance to bring it back.
Yeah, exactly. And if we think about the split that they played against Team Liquid, they had very good ideas. It is true that they were not exactly thinking a lot about those mid-rounds and how to execute with them, but actually they had very good ideas.
I mean, speaking of EDG, let's see what their coach after had to say ahead of map 2. He's standing by with Doug.
Thank you so much, Sue. I'm standing by with EDG's coach after, and of course our translator Iris, who's going to allow us to pick his brain a little bit. Despite Kong's outrageous performance, you guys still managed to fall in map 1 after a ferocious comeback by PaperX. What's the key for map 2 here to get back into the series?
尽管说第一张图其实康康有非常出色的一个发挥，但是还是没有能够阻挡住对手的一个非常猛烈的一个反扑和进攻。所以想问一下，你们觉得第二张图的一个关键是什么呢？
主要是我们在进攻端的时候，我们有点落入到他们的快节奏里面了，导致于我们在控图这块的基础就没有做好，所以下一张图我们会把这个事情给弥补好。
I think when we're on the attack side, we didn't really focus on the map control and a little bit issues on that. So the key to our map to definitely fix the problems of our, especially not to follow the frantic pace of the opponent like map 1. So this is a very important thing that we need to do on map 2.
Hopefully, it's starting to annoy me. You guys take us to map 3. Best of luck to you in that map. Back to you, Sue.
Thank you, Doug. That's such good insight. You know, after saying we should not be playing into the frantic pace of PaperX, because you did fall into that trap. But as we head into the Prime Gaming Agency, I just want to say that this is the first time in this entire tournament we could potentially see a double duelist versus double duelist. We are going to get it, and the last time we saw it was that lock-in in the grand final.
Last time we saw it.
I can't think of two better teams to do double duelist head-to-head than these two.
And again, the same interpretation of the map I think is going to
Firewall.
We see that EDG has decided to start on the attack on this play, probably because of that double duelist. Again, thinking about the way that they played against Liquid, I didn't mean to say mid-round, but actually mid-control, and it's something that has to happen and has to change here, especially when both of the teams are running the Viper. I'm looking also at Chichu when this comes onto the defense, and just keep them coming.
I'm really excited for this. I mean, I'm just hoping that I can prove that the curse is all on Achilles.
Oh, I love that paper thing. We'll find out shortly because we're going to head into Split now and toss this over to your casters, Bran and Sideshow.
Yeah, momentum entirely on the side here for Paper Rex, and that string of rounds they managed to bring it all the way over the line in map number 1 here. Our elimination game, fighting for a chance of survival on either side.
Yeah, and I really do think the mental battle massively.
Just kidding, not yes.
I don't want to be
I lost again.
armchair psychologist, but you're looking over at Kang. He's biting his fingers, heading into map 2.
Yeah.
You're listening to the coach talk about how they
I'll use
allowed
different deck.
themselves to fall into the frantic pace that Paper X end up playing at. It's got to be controlled for EDG. And when I think back to their attack side versus Liquid, it was very, very slow in general.
Oh, save
they threw in a couple of
Who
fast
are you
rounds,
here? I can't
but
hear
they
you.
mostly grouped up
I
as
just
they're doing
haven't
here on the
really
pistol
saying
on
anything.
A or B, and then just
Oh,
played slow.
you didn't even hear a conversation.
Taken. He's
Oh, they
eager to
just
take
heard
a
it.
name off the
Oh
list. There we go. Kang down and out. Winning against the opposites here. Dash play forwards. Mind Freak seeking it as well. Hold it down towards a choke point, but taken out. Traded, so 3 for 3. But damage
They're
has
not
been done.
beaming
It's
us
quite
this time.
significant. Nade. Yeah, that's going to be getting value. Line them up for him. 2 ripped away with Jing and Divide. Oh, they're feeling it.
Goblins
See the
spawn
Sheriff's
4
coming out.
goblins.
Wow, what a
Purchase from
quick
Divide.
first
You know they've got
match.
confidence.
Absolutely. Forsaken too. Both of them ripping heads off. And doing so much chip damage that Jing was able to drop into the site and get 2 with a nade and just a tag.
Being annoying right now.
Simple cleanup. And the first round going quickly for EDG. I'm sure we'll see some variety in pace over their attack side on Split. I'm very confident that their coach has already passed along that piece of feedback to them. But it's not a great start for this Chinese team that's been on a blinder of a run so far. 4 players up here in mid on this eco round, and just someone slipped through into mail actually as Divide controls that area.
Oh.
K damage really kicking in the midst of all of that.
Mind
There's a
Freak,
nade.
don't
Chopped down the feet
overheat.
of Divide. Mind
Don't
Freak's
push.
know that Chichu's
Oh,
crossed. That's what he's
oh,
holding for.
what?
That guy is making a ball.
What?
An absolute
What?
victory, man.
Well, talk about bad starts.
Wait, earthquake
Instantly turned around unless Jing can pick up a 1v4.
Whoa! Oh!
Tactical
Oh!
shooter, very precise.
Wait, they just got thrifty?
Yeah, they got thrifted second round.
Duelist mirror here.
How did that just happen? Wait, what just
Dude,
happened?
the judge got so much value. I don't even I don't understand.
They can have a lot of fast-paced rounds to them. This one is
Dave
just
got
bizarre,
got stuck in a corner, and then
that Shishu had got himself into mail, and then you get
ZMJ just
jumping around like
somehow got
Yeah, I don't know.
like
Yeah.
15-meter like judge kill. I don't
Rolling
understand.
them with the judge. Gifted him a gun there, makes the most of it.
That's a giggle from Divide.
That's a skill
despite
issue.
the fact that they've lost round 2 and completely crushed their economy.
So 1-1. Early days in the map.
I think this
This
wall is
more
so
what
they
you
can
saw
lurk
the
into
pace of
heaven.
EDG's
Just
attack
by the way,
side
that.
looking like against Liquid. Very slow contact plays behind
If
the
they
Viper
plant,
utility over
since
towards
now
it.
they don't know if they're in heaven or not.
Often, actually, with
But
even more people over
low
there,
elo if
sometimes
you don't
4 or
say
even
push
5
heaven.
playing a slow round like that. This one is spread to make sure that they can collect.
Judge is
Paper
good
X
if you don't miss.
they push A or push B.
Crossover towards Ramp. Clearance there off the dog.
No, I don't
So
lose.
it's forced to dash out of the
Can't
Seiken.
lose.
He's worried. Oh. Repeat attempt. He's going to be getting even more information.
Oh,
Where's
what?
That one?
That's
Did he
ludicrous.
just leap into
It's
the
a
choke?
quick Clash Royale, bro.
Absolutely ludicrous.
This game sucks.
Okay, smokes fade.
Why did he die? Why did he jump into like try to knife him? Oh,
Those angles,
oh,
CGRS. Tries to calm down the sheriff, but the shot's only one landing.
oh.
I just had deja vu right now.
With that foot shot or something, that did like 0 damage.
Here we're gonna. I mean, this is the play that he makes.
Oh.
No, he just.
Bro, what? He got 75 though.
Okay, great work.
You gotta knife him.
I know.
Incredible.
Did he only have a shorty on him?
Coming into this
Did he
next
kill
one,
him?
He got one.
I really want
And then try to knife the other.
EG plays at and how quickly Paper X are able to rotate. That to me That's the big
I
issue.
think he hit him, right? Yeah, he hit him.
Yeah, he hit him with the knife. He got 75.
It's going to help them massively on defense.
Nice is 75.
Again from
Right click.
I mean, the double satchel play with the pull.
In the back.
Enough to take male control taken.
Ooh.
Smoke recalled in his face. How long?
Yeah.
Set up for the fight.
Losing mode.
Dog seeing
Uh-oh.
GRS. Stunned did not
He's
connect. They were
he's not gonna toss the nade down.
that location, but
Who is Smoggy,
Sign
bro?
against
What
it.
is this dude playing?
In the midst of all of this, Mindfreak is sneaking out through B main, challenging Haodong.
I mean,
No.
Haodong's just jiggle peeking it, expecting there to be the reclearance.
Very well
They're
played.
pushing out
This
B
is an
and they're all
adjustment to
dying.
how PaperX
I
like to play, how
know.
aggressive they are on defense. It's not a big set double duelist
Stop
execute
pushing.
on the defensive side like we'd see sometimes.
Hold
Fracture.
on.
But they're just two people, one after another, re-clearing B main to try and grab that information back.
They have B.
And Haodong's
With
ready
like
for it.
no one near.
That's
because they all
not just
pushed
the
out and
Astra
died.
B main
Yeah.
you expect, but that's also their IGL, right? That's the player that's going to be working with After to craft the game plans to potentially take down this squad.
PaperX forced to save.
Pretty sure Jing has played Raze on every single map this whole entire tournament.
Yeah.
Just being able to spot out those
I
players.
think he only hasn't played Raze like
Understanding the
one
tendencies of
game,
PaperX
I
as
feel
a team,
like.
looking to try and re-clear moments like that when they're a player down.
Yeah, they're saving.
Yeah.
I will say, you know, when I was thinking about the style,
They're really broke right now, so they kind of have to.
EDG were getting punished quite a bit by how slow they were playing their split attack side last time around against Liquid, but I think against PaperX,
I bet
will always be
CGRS
trying
is
to
gonna get killed.
on the defense side.
Yeah. He's gonna peek it and die, yeah.
Why are you peeking?
Really slowed down
Oh, he got one.
broad play
He's
style.
good for one.
I think in general, the stylistic matchup.
Oh,
does
he's
favour
good for one,
EDG.
okay.
They're the kind of team that likes.
That's
to
really
slow the
lucky.
pace.
He isn't doing too well.
That comes out of their opponents. It works beautifully well in China, where teams are a little more sloppy. But it certainly
there,
did not
oof.
work on map one. Like After was saying,
This
they got
too.
dragged more into the
Oof.
frantic reactionary play instead of making sure they controlled every part of the map. It's more difficult, you could argue, on Fracture though, with 4 entrances.
Shorty?
I
Oh.
literally love that shorty skin so much.
You know,
No, it literally looks so cool though.
Bit of info.
Isn't it the one where it's
gathered
that
there.
the Vandal dude? So it's the A, right?
Araxis.
Oh! And you do not expect a Sky to be playing in that kind of position. Just a really odd off angle for CGRS to be on. And Kankang was thinking it was completely open.
Oh.
So gets caught there, very unaware.
Dogs exchanged.
And we go back into the same kind of stuff. EDG, they don't like to take early map control on their attack side. It was a very odd game plan they were demonstrating in the game against Liquid,
just
and they're
jump
doing it
peek.
again here.
Off angle for Jing.
Oh, okay, he might leave.
And close the door.
Oh, he might have missed on that.
No heads
Updraft.
found. Jing's still there.
Oh.
Here's the showstopper.
Oh, wait, what?
Shot, I don't know what happened there, but
What did he do?
from it when he saw 2 of the targets.
Why did he pull out his gun?
Right?
Yeah, it's surely. I mean, that's brutal. Should have been winning that fight out.
Oh my.
Main still locked down.
Can you close the door, Mom?
Arnold taken out Divide. CGRS looking like he has to make a play in a moment there, pushing forwards to the angle that was being spammed into elbow. Beautiful flash into the corner. Mindfreak
Actually, then we can't hit it.
running away here, contained.
Dude, what? What happened?
I don't know.
And
Hey,
EDG
but
continue to find success with this unorthodox playstyle.
They could
One of the
come back
reasons
because
why it
phone
looks so
is
odd
nothing.
Yeah,
is that
I
they
mean, they might be
started
able to
their
come
exits
back.
from so far away.
Well,
You
I
see
mean,
other
they came
teams
back
like
last
to try
time,
and fight
so-
over a ramp control early on, so that if they decide to exec into the sites, they can do it from closer.
You could use your Viper
warning to the
wall
defending
like
players
before the
over
round
there.
even starts.
Yeah.
But on the positive side, unless you go and actually
I've never played
contest a
Viper in my
ramp,
life.
you don't really know whether EDG are there or not. It's so quiet.
The only people that play are Reyna, Jet,
Extremely contactful
Neon,
approach. But I mean,
Chamber,
look at how little map control the attackers start with
and
when you
Raze.
choose this strategy.
Yeah, it's like they've
And
just drawn
Yaru.
lines in terms of
I play no one else.
where they seek to take the fights from, but nobody's willing to cross it.
We're 25 seconds into the round. They don't have A main, B main.
These
or
guys
mid.
all like Radiant.
It's
Well, of
just
course they
passive.
are.
It's very
What am I
passive,
saying?
and it
They might
works
not
if
be
PaperX
Radiant.
are going to peek into you. Maybe Forsaken will give them that.
They must have spotted him there. Wall up. Dash to disengage straight to the wall.
He should not have gotten that.
Running into the operator.
Oh, do you see him? Oh, they side chat that.
Risky jiggle there from Mind Freak.
Yeah.
Triggers out the pull. Repositions actually now towards the backside of B. But again, EDG defaulting into an A hit. Players grouping up. They were doing this all the time against Liquid.
Forsaken's already over here. Feels like he has a read.
Yeah, I mean, with mid pushed up this deep, they have to know that this is going out. Surely, Forsaken pushing forward to the start at his feet. What time does he take? That's into the smoke updraft to escape the eye.
What is Forsaken doing?
Not out. Yeah. There's going to be some of that pushback. Viper's pit in his face. Flash over to the
If
side.
you're able to get one with this op.
What? Still a shot lands. Dash.
Oh, okay. He should have gotten second. Or the first. I have no idea.
To try and bring down the pit to stand a chance.
He should have gotten 0. Oh.
Those are how long do that feel?
Oh.
The pit will go down.
Oh.
Aim adjusted to high.
Oh my.
Player weak enough. Howdong, a single shot should do it. Him versus Devi. Devi.
Yes, time.
Greatness.
Oh.
Waiting it out.
Oh! Dang! Absolutely magnificent. Let this man cook. Oh my goodness.
Adds a Red Bull clutch at a global tournament. Arguably, Devi has been one of the most impactful players in the Pacific run that they've had to collect a trophy in their region.
Wait, how'd that not flash him?
You're right, I don't know. I saw that too.
Wait, how'd that actually not
That looked like it got out of the smoke.
Game plan worked perfectly.
Is that hitbox or something? Like weird hitbox, just mechanic or something.
It's all just based on Devi's heroics. But that's only the second round that PaperX has been able to find. And the first was a pistol that they lost the follow-up for. So this is still dire strengths. Now, having said that, the double duelist comp is mostly going to be powerful on the attack side. I think even if EDG get up to 11, I mean, I guess they can't. Even if EDG get up to 10 here, if it's a 10-2 half, I don't think anyone can call it after what we saw on Fracture.
Yeah, I mean, it's anyone's game really, isn't it? The amount of one-sided halves we've seen throughout this entire tournament, one-sided maps as well.
One-sided, yeah. I mean, PaperX knows something about that. They got 12-0 on Lotus.
Yeah.
That's the third map. We've just got madness all the way through this series.
Here it is, tail end of the time out here for PaperX. I mean, the adjustments that they've made so far, though, they're trending in the right direction. Opping for Forsaken. Can't play it as aggressively, even though he has been taking a lot of these peaks and trying to anchor with the op. In theory, it should slow down the need for them to try and fight really hard. And with the way EDG are playing, they really do rely on PaperX to make those aggressive plays.
Now, I see your Forsaken op, and I'd like to raise you a Kang attacking raise up with a showstopper.
I think Kang might win.
We'll see. They're on opposite sides of the map at the moment.
Well,
he does get the first.
Yeah, he's winning somewhere, isn't he?
What is CGRS doing?
Count on Kang.
Devi's gone for this push down mid many times
What are
so
they
far.
doing?
Easily punishable if the timing is incorrect, but
Wait, they just lost their kills.
Control.
I think Forsaken might be dead here.
Fight
Oh.
taken here. There's no trade really inside because it's operated at Forsaken. Scotty's worried about
Oh.
out the shorty. Maybe hoping to try and dash up onto the opposition, but it
Dude,
allows
he's
him a
11
chance to
HP to shoot the shorty.
just escape out of there, and he's holding even further back.
Dude, no.
Now I think Howdong knows exactly
Okay.
what to expect still. The shot lands.
Unlucky.
Kang,
Oh.
he's taking a little walkabout, casual jaunt into mid.
Again, bizarre from EDG, having gone to play around,
Oh.
but it's 3v3, sorry. EDG
Oh.
have gone for another exec into A, late round.
No.
Placement.
No.
That is perfect. Finds the first one. Jing is
Ding! What is that?
That movement is just actually
sailing right through. 25 seconds left.
I could never
Smokey
do that with the
is
race.
seeking a kill to try and turn the tide.
Dude, I don't think most people can do that. I don't even,
Just another level
I
of
don't understand how he got that.
Whimsy.
Yeah, I mean, EDG are going to take a tag time out here, and I think they need to.
Yeah.
They're getting punished for the way that they're playing. This one, okay, so let's start here. Haldong played this situation really nicely, but when Kang Kang walks up mid like that, he doesn't have a distraction. He's doing that before the A hit even comes through. He can't use utility because he doesn't want to give away that he's there. So he's just walking up mid hoping to catch the timing. That's not an effective way
I'm so happy to be playing.
for your team as an attack side raise. It's just not going to work often enough. EDG look very one-dimensional right now despite being in the lead. And I think that's concerning for a team that just let an 11-4 advantage slip through their hands.
Oh, 11-4.
Can't afford it again.
That's gotta be so rough on mental. 11-4.
The most of here, EDG feeling the heat, of course. That's why they take the timeout out. But
You could just take it
they
out.
do have some big tools to work with. Cosmic Divine, Showstopper. Can formulate something.
Certainly.
Fast A hits tend to be quite popular when you've got those combos.
They could also go fast mid. We've seen them run a play where they pull in mail and do a double blast back up mid. You know, they've got options there, but for Paper X, if you don't see something quick and aggressive to start the round, you can just hold an off angle at mid and B main and start stacking A, right? Have they shown anything different? I don't think so.
Oh boy. Look at the minimap. I mean, walking right into Forsaken with the operator in his hand.
1 in 7, bro.
It's critical that he finds an opening. Contact plays the start, recalled at the beginning, all grouped up here. What is there going to be to play for it? Cosmic Divide cuts it through, flash, position gained and noted. Stunned up for
What?
Draft, everything expended.
What is this?
He's going back in. Through the wall, you've got
What is this?
And the showstopper's there. An exchange for his life. Kang, he will receive one, and the spike has been dropped down in the middle of nowhere. Cosmic Divide on top of it. It's going to split the side up entirely.
What is this?
Back of it. And Paper X, they have all the advantages here.
Like nobody had
Kang
it.
just threw the spike into enemy territory, and now it's going to get pitted.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
essentially a lost
This is a
round.
game, yeah.
Disaster for EDG.
The only way this gets salvaged is by luck of the draw. Some random spam. Bring down the pit, get a kill.
Unlucky.
The pit is it does allow them to contact
Oh,
it now and
oh.
take the timing. Shots fired.
He's dead right here. Oh.
Might have to be a 3-2-1 push through into the pit
Oh.
at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
Snake bite at the choke. Pushes back one of the angles, one of the fights. Jing so close to the wall.
Oh.
And yep, it is that luck of the draw.
That they have
Random
spike.
scram, the
Oh.
spray through. Device still alive though, and that means the pit is up. It's contained a tap onto that spike. Forcing out the position.
Oh no! No! You're throwing!
The side mind freak is crispy. Lands that shot. Knows what it is.
Oh, if he hits that.
Smoggy with the dash.
No!
With a round win.
Immaculate
Dude.
play by Smoggy. Absolutely immaculate. He taps the spike to bait the push out of Divide and then punishes immediately. This,
Bro, what even happened here? Like, literally, what happened?
Went in for just a bit too
Dude,
long.
Forsaken kind of overheated there.
Taps the spike to bait Divide in and then dashes away. Re-swings onto Mind Freak and hits the shot. What a step up when his team needed it. What an incredible play.
Another heavy group up, one away from the Blade Storm. The AWP being the goal, but Trailblazer broken. There's no punish in sight. They've given Forsaken easy access to it, so he's got the knives online.
Here.
Everyone on EDG grouped up towards A here. Once more, these are
Some
the
of
kind
the
of setups that
setups
they were
are
doing.
weird.
And Divine's taking all of mid control.
Updraft, flash,
I mean, like,
over the top as
oh,
well.
like this.
Easy one done.
This is to lurk up heaven. This is just to cut off what's it called? Main, like early main C. And then this is for heaven because the entrance is pretty much cut off. But right here is like the only thing. Because they hold here, so they have sight. So they can see. Whoa!
Why is it like knives? Kills, like kills. How's it look like that? Like
Oh, the computer? Oh, I don't know. That's just weird.
That's weird.
You won't see many teams play an
Like,
anti by 5 stacking.
what's the name? MKJ.
that one? Yeah.
It's like,
I really
don't know what
I think it's just like pointed at him.
But Paper X
But this was a crazy round.
was instantaneous. And I know that
You have to like buy it or
still
something.
ahead, but they've also lost the
Oh, wow.
4 rounds that they've
Like,
played.
there was no one
Yeah.
to-
And it
yeah,
looks like
school.
Paper X have
And
the
I
read
like
on how to
what-
punish
like,
them.
Like, look at what KJ MJK when he pops up. Some of them are like relatively normal.
Big time.
Oh.
To a closer angle for Sagan.
Oh.
I don't think he got the angle.
Close here to reposition as well.
Oh!
There it is. Not expecting that Howdong was already pushed up, but
Actually unlucky, bro.
it's answered back as well from that attempt to take a bit of heavy.
That's
No,
that's
CG,
what
CG.
You have
Trailblazer, man.
No!
Oh, he doesn't expect it. His players right in front of him. They're stunned up with the stingers. They still claim the kill. Jing, he's going to be pushing, taking a timing of his own. Smoke up. Mind freak. He
What
needs
is
help right here. He
CGR
needs it now.
No, what's happening?
Where is his team? Close to the corner, nobody.
Oh,
He's finding that one.
Mind
Still
freak
Mind
actually
freak
has to
dodging
come up
Juki.
here.
Util sent
I
flying.
know. Oh,
Another Trailblazer
Divine might
being
have
left
the
flank.
flank.
An absolute nightmare for the observers to be catching most
Oh,
of
they
this
know
one because
though.
there is action all over the
Oh.
bloody map. Snakebite denying that one plan. Will not get off in time to 1v2 to fight. Surely
Oh!
to do it again.
Oh my
Finds
god.
the first.
Oh god, you
enough
need
that,
lineups.
again, it's a single bullet that will make its mark and win the round out.
30 seconds left.
Buys the time once more. Spike in the hands of Chi-Chu. He knows that pressure is on them. The spike has not been
No! No!
The slight jiggle from Chi-Chu sets him up for the
They're just
duel.
getting
Was favoured there, so
Nerves
Wait,
and
isn't it
pressure,
Chichu?
right? Nerves and
No,
pressure.
no, that's not
That to me
Chichu.
is the big story of this game
They
so far
want
because
a 11-4
both
to
teams
do it
playing
come
their
back.
ego rounds.
I don't
That's such a
know.
good shot.
CGRS though, I think you can give more leeway to because he's not got a large
Yeah, but look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this. It's a tablet. He manages to use a tablet.
But that play with the Trailblazer just opened the door for EDG after they were already set up nicely with the kill on the offer.
hello, Paper X.
Oh
Welcome to the party. It's Jing, the showstopper.
Dude, how is Jing still alive? Oh, he dead here.
No one's watching
Yeah.
the smoke. Kangkang's just able to walk up onto it.
I don't know why they did that.
So 4 versus
Oh,
4. Smoke's fading
Divine.
away. At the choke point, Divine thinks there might be something more towards this. So
Oh, heaven.
to try and push them back.
Oh, nobody.
Nothing to try and block that gap as well.
Why did she
This
just put
entire
on the
game is
wall?
devolving into
Actually,
chaos.
So many mistakes on either side. EDG are really struggling to slow the pace down, but Shishu
Oh.
just manages to squeak his way out. And nobody getting caught there because Shishu hadn't activated his Viper wall. It feels
I
like
think he meant to put
exactly
the wall
what the coach
down.
was talking about, getting drawn into that frantic pace. But right now, Howdong's found himself, sniffed himself out an opening. Does he call for the rotate, or is he trying to drag players over?
At this point, I mean, mate, there's 37 seconds left.
They could get to A.
What are those Astra rings?
Mind Freak might got something on Howdong.
30
And you
seconds
like
left.
Through sewers,
you
it
put them
seems
down
like.
and then you
Yeah, I
take
Really
them back
risky
and they
decision
can
for
fall.
Kangkang to be
And
made.
those are smoked, right?
I mean, Kangkang's going to be
Oh,
potentially
you can
playing
use
as a
them
late
for
lurk
anything, just
while this
like
comes through.
A
Howdong
late
doesn't
lurk
have
in the
back
3v3.
sight.
Oh.
Howdong does not have back sight control.
Mind
Things
freak.
are
Yeah.
messy over here.
Ooh.
Rex is capitalizing.
I don't
It's crazy,
understand
Brett.
what
It really
they
is. Because we're
doing.
talking about this like EDG are fumbling the bag right now. They're still going to be up 6-5,
They're
but it's
fumbling the
because they
bag.
won those 4 rounds in a row early on.
Hmm.
You know, taking away the advantage of the pistol, winning that thrifty round 2 and converting it into some momentum. Apart from that, they've looked shook. Apart from those 4 rounds, from round 2 to round 5, the game plan has just been a bit of a disaster from them. I suppose they won a thrifty in the midst of all of that too. But my word,
That was a good.
whoever comes out of this match,
The
will
double
be
dink.
stars.
Scrapes and bruises.
There's also different
On the line as
kill
well,
banners
Paper
for
X trying to
different
drag it
guns,
even
right?
Here, final round of this first half, the last chance for Pacific as well.
Like reverse,
Representatives available
there's
to
Ion.
to full strength. Here's a Cosmic Divide though. Flashes, sent flying. Birds careening, Trailblazer. Leading the charge as well.
Japanese
Carbon
Oh.
Here's another draft. Finally the dash. Sancho, he's super boosted up in the air.
Oh!
Finds his 2. Jing also answered though initially.
Oh wow.
How do you,
It's a
They-
3v3.
this
Another
managed to
dash
get
online.
2.
Judge in his hand.
I know how G got
Plan
to
for
it.
a safe default position. They don't have control of any other area of the map. They're all playing towards the back of the site here. That's quite poor for EDG. They're going to have to make a play, I think, to try and offset that. Smoked across. Trailblazer clears through. Still worried about a potential of that late lurk as well, but now he's starting to see it. The time to strike is nigh. Paper X.
I need your help.
Around the side.
Forsaken, please.
Until available. Close though, and he's handed over a gun, I believe.
Oh!
CGRS pulling out.
No way! That did not just happen. Oh my. Dude, Paper X might have this.
God, he stepped up in that moment right there.
He'll be so happy about that performance. Ridiculous situation to find himself in. So both CGRS and Divide managing to win essentially 1v3s, although
wow.
A bit of a distraction play there from Forsaken. He looks like he can't believe what he's done.
Insane stuff. 6-2-6.
What a half!
Evened out as well.
Okay.
Gifted as well. I mean, this is an absolute brawl. Let's send it down to the desk to break it down so far.
Thank you very much, you two. I am having the greatest time. That was such a fun half. And Clint, you turned to me, you made a comment saying, I don't know how EDG is supposed to know where Paper X are. I don't even think Paper X know where they are. I think a lot of that, we still summed it up.
They're just all over the place, in like the most classic Paper X way, where it's just kind of, you know, you're playing kind of those angles and those that insane amount of time they put into ranked games is paying off right now because of all the craziness and the wackiness, and then Divide here. I was saying it before the match that I needed to see him be that clutch guy, that guy who came through for the team so many times.
What's his braces on?
Regular season, and now he's back, and I was so happy.
I'm not gonna lie, my EMEA brain was struggling a little bit here. We were looking at the players on stage and the reactions that they were having. Nothing made sense, and I was literally just looking at me like, okay, so this one, oh, this happened, no, this happened, oh, people are dying here and here.
I mean, I think the major difference is EDG, a lot of those rounds, they looked a little bit stressed. They looked like they were under pressure, but Kakuka, Paper X was just like this consistently every round.
Yeah, exactly. And now moving on to the next half is something that they definitely need to do. I don't know how we managed to get into a 6-6 scenario at the halftime, but against DRX, they only dropped 3 rounds from their attack. If they manage to pull this performance, this
Did they draw this stuff?
I just want to point out real quick that round they showed at the end that Divide was laughing
like draw this stuff on the papers?
they lost round
Probably.
So that just shows you Paper X.
I don't know what else they would
They're
have
just
done.
so happy.
Yeah, nothing makes sense, but I can't wait to watch more. Honestly, I hope we get a map 3 because Sideshow and Brent, this is the most fun I've had in a while. I don't know about you guys.
I just want
Jay said that was so funny.
I just want RX to win.
Yeah, I lost Paper. It's like it's been like 2 hours of just Valorant.
On either
Don't
side.
go sleep.
And it really does get showcased as well in that round score. That's 6-6.
I've got to echo the sentiment. I'd love this to go to map 3, but that is all in these players' hands. I feel like the pressure really is on EDG. And I would agree with you two. They do look a little stressed in terms of how they play, and potentially how they are.
Guys are actually playing a team now.
There's a dog like claim to an area of the map here towards Heaven. Already a dash forward. That's a stun caught into the side. Smoggy smoke to dissipate as well to try and evade capture, but no, it's Forsaken once more. 2 kills for him in the round. Exchange the weaponry, pick up a gun, bit of an upgrade.
Wait, Jane's gonna push
attempt to
this?
punish through the smoke.
Wow.
Right into their spawn. I mean, listen, it's boundless. The level of energy
Yeah, you get the
Paper X have got coming into this
That's
game.
like the
Not a care
most
in the world. They want to go for it again.
Dang.
CDRS right behind
Dang.
them, and, yep,
Dude,
one way to
Jing
build
is being
themselves up.
so aggressive right now. Holy.
Now you've just got to make sure that you actually convert after you win the pistol, alright?
That was so
That
aggressive.
started a
Pushing
piece of
through
momentum
this
for EDG that
smoke.
made the first half very dangerous.
But right
this
here,
team
Forsaken,
looks
this
so
was good. Forsaken.
loose in a good way.
Like, look at
with how
this.
they're playing.
What is
They're
this?
cooking
And
up
then
the
he
little
does it
micro plays,
again.
even with CGRS in there, and Forsaken stepping up massively on the pistol round. Talked about that being a win condition prior. And Kankan's gone missing a little. He will have to wake up for EDG to be able to pull through. He's got to be Mr. Consistent, as he usually is.
4 players stacked up. Will Paper
Come on,
slow
Edwards
down?
Gaming.
Not likely. They're on their way in.
Never mind.
Dude! Yo!
Teammates had his back. Followed up with the crossfire.
Forsaken's like actually carrying.
So now Forsaken just needs one more or a death, and he's got his Blade Storm online for potentially an all-important bonus round.
Okay, he might be able to get this on
These
Forsaken.
must feel so rough for the EDG players. For Kankan.
Okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking. He probably has this on
They've just let a massive lead fall away from them on Fracture, and now they're struggling to keep pace in the second map.
That's crazy.
They'll have been hoping that they never even got to this point, obviously, where they're a map down. But even so, as Yatsu was talking about earlier, EDG, they haven't lost on split since 2021. I mean, they have just been superb on this map when they've played it.
I would buy their
Not
jersey.
that they have much recently.
They're fun.
And the pressure is really on them right now, which is a bizarre thing to say because coming into this tournament, there were no expectations for this squad.
No, it was quite freeing in terms of the play of
Why is there
EDG.
And a technical pause just to turn the heat up a little more.
Oh.
Give them some time to think and stew.
Let them simmer on the stage.
It was a technical part.
All right, though. I mean, you could argue as well as it's one of the only circumstances we found ourselves in Masters Tokyo where Edward Gaming, EDG, are going up against a team, and you might say that they're the favourites going up against them. I mean, Paper X playing with a sub here. Expectations, they're off this team, you know? I mean, Paper X would love to be this stalwart defender, the last bastion for Pacific, and make a deep run of it, but they're playing like they've got no illusions of the circumstances they're in. They know their roster's not up to full strength, and they're just throwing anything to the wall, but it's working.
Oh,
And
I
to me,
guess
one of the
they're just
biggest
giving all the
players that you have to
break
give
or
credit
something.
to, I think, you know, there's obvious names like Jing, who's been probably their most impactful player at this event. But I'm looking at Forsaken most of the time because I think he's the real X factor as to whether or not Paper X have major pop-off performances. He's been forced to go back to the duelist, and it's a role that he's said
Bro, Cooper, we've been on a
himself
COVID
a little
vlog.
brain dead when he plays it sometimes. He finds it
Yeah.
difficult to use his
I
brain
hope
whilst
it
also
close
playing
out the
duelist. He just
game
goes
so I
into
can go to
autopilot
sleep.
and he runs around the map and ends up
Yeah, I just want Paper,
And that's been part of
Paper X to win so I
shift
could go
that Forsaken's really enjoyed recently is picking up more of a flex role and calling a little more too. Well, back on the duelist, there are just so many rounds here where Forsaken is turning the tide for his team. We saw it on Fracture with his Neon, and now we're seeing it again here playing Jet.
So we're coming together for this team. Just getting a sneak peek as well over towards the stage. I was like, who's having these problems
Crazy.
then as well? I saw one of the players restarting their client. So hopefully we
Okay, go to sleep, dude.
momentarily.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm going to be
Yeah,
loading
watch
back in
this.
here
You're
just to
gonna
set
go
the
sleep.
scene.
Oh,
This
why is there
is
another
the bonus round for Paper X. They won the pistol. They made sure that it didn't drop away from them.
Alright, we're gonna go sleep then.
They're heading in here with
You're gonna head
Forsaken's
out?
Blade Storm active. So there's definitely
Oh, yeah, she's gonna
opportunities for
fall
Paper
asleep.
X to be able to convert on this one. It's more
Let's
dangerous
go and
than
watch
it
this
might
back
first
up.
appear.
I'm probably gonna continue.
Those old torbs that were prior.
Just finish. If it goes on to round 3, I'm gonna head out and just hope Paper X closes it out, but
rush into anything, but they've already grouped up towards
otherwise.
B main. There's going to be a flash and a dash play. It's active. There it is forwards. Disrespect being showcased, but well with the updraft halving. Hold on.
Oh
He
my
knows where to
goodness.
spray
Oh
it
my,
forwards.
oh,
All the way in deep
oh.
as well, looking for the counter spam. He's got a
Oh
steam
my,
to hold it down.
please.
Side of the rifle
EDG,
spam.
bro.
Howdong blew the flash there that caught the smoke and then backed up and anticipated Forsaken's pathing perfectly.
Left to sound us around up.
Ooh.
Unaware of real
Oh.
position. Can't get
Oh
around,
my.
turn it up.
That is going to get the confidence flowing.
We've been talking about how important that was. Being that big game player for them.
My
Every game
intrigue.
player for them.
Just get
Exactly.
one.
We've got to see the signs of life. And that confidence back so damn important. Here he is. Wants to find the kill onto Mine. Well, denied. Crouch peek though at the off angle. Smoggy seeking to collect. So, bonus round was denied. Gives a chance at EDG to now start to get something more going for them.
Another point though, as to Kang's confidence levels, it's not just about
Wow.
how he's feeling, but also the economy state. Because like I was talking about earlier, they op about 46% of the time on defense from Kang. That's a huge amount, almost half the rounds. That's like between 5 and 6 rounds average on defense. Unless they can get the economy grown here, they're not even going to get chances to do that.
Wait, is this Jing?
Again going for satchel play. It's cute, straight up towards Ram. With a pull on top of it.
Wow.
Nade using to counteract all that aggression.
Two of like
Lovely punish from EDG.
both duelists just instantly
Bucket
die.
load of defensive utility there to stop Paper X from taking a ramp control, and that's the two heads of the snake shot straight
Paper
on.
X.
I was going to say double-tipped spear, but I'm not really sure what that would be. I was trying to visualize the weapon that. Don't know. That doesn't make sense
at some point.
It's like a pitchfork, though, isn't it? That doesn't really. That doesn't strike too much fear into people coming at them with a pitchfork. It would me.
If you know your French history, Josh, you might not be saying that, but
I mean, if the French were coming at me with pitchforks, I'd know I'd done something wrong.
what era are we talking about here? I'm not going to get into a history lesson. I'm making a fool of myself.
This is a tough round for Paper X to try and turn. Usually it's Forsaken and Jing that are the playmakers in these kind of situations.
Yeah, it's just contact plays, hoping that somebody will open themselves up for an
30
easy kill.
seconds left.
Kang in mid. Grouped up. There is that lurk timing here from Mindfreak, so
Oh no.
evaded that sight line, and well, he has gotten past.
Did that
Kang.
right
Does he
here.
seek to clear it? No.
Wow.
Oh, never mind.
Mindfreak
But there's only 15
himself
seconds.
in. Yeah, do they really still want to make a play here? I think they need a pick to do anything. This is just
what a weird safe position.
It's
Ah.
absurd, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, okay, cleared hard.
Baby. Divine, okay.
From Divine. Up, down, up, down.
That's not going to make too much of a difference, though. Kang dying there, to me, I think that's even more incentive for him to just pick up an operator that one of his teammates drops. They've definitely got the potential for that if they want to go for it. See what they go with. It would be a little strange, obviously, to have your Razor up on defense, but it's Kang. Although it doesn't look like it for the moment. He's happy to just sit on the rifle. He's got the showstopper to play around here, too. And of course, with EDG, something we haven't mentioned that's really different on their defense side, they have Chishu hard anchor A, which is not how Vipers usually play these setups. The Viper's normally in mid.
Open himself up, though. As an aim duel that Kang is happy to take. He's already found the first one. Dog stun connecting. Forsaken, they are trying to leap right onto him. Molotov loaded, rocket to the side. Body splattered against the wall.
No.
EDG found the footing. The confidence is back in spades.
And the disrespect
Oh, they're
to
coming
follow.
back.
This is what you gotta see for EDG to win. They need Kang to be putting up performances.
Oh my
That
god.
is just fantastic. Precision.
Flawless, you might say.
Yeah. Beautiful stuff. And now, getting back that lead, it was looking quite dire.
Jing
Think back
and
as well to that first
Forsaken
half, the
just
way
keep
that
on getting
ended
taken
up
out.
actually spiraling out of
Like
control.
That's what I'm
they
saying.
picking him
The
around.
EDG were able to get.
Which is really bad for a double duelist.
Definitely is.
Don't falter after losing the pistol.
For real.
They have rallied
A
all the
double
way back to
duelist.
the inside.
Bro, don't look
Winning
like
the
this
lead,
is
forcing
ending anytime
Paper X
soon, so I
into
think
a
I'm gonna go
timeout.
sleep.
And so far,
Just-
Paper X
just tell me
fighting
who
over a
wins.
ramp control is not working. EDG are just playing tucked behind their Viper wall and then popping back out into them. So Paper X need to find a different area of the map. If they want to take a
Hello?
piece of map control early on,
Hi, sorry.
which is what both of these teams are going to be fighting over, then they
I
need
think
to
I'm
pick
gonna go sleep.
a specific
Okay,
spot that
yeah.
they think they can have an advantage in. For
Bye.
me, Brand, that would be mid. I know that Kang just took the fight there and was able to win it in a prior round, or in that round, in fact. But that would be my area to go towards if I'm Paper X, because Chishu's not putting the orb there, Haodong's not got a star there. At worst, you're taking straight up aim duels, and at best, there's not really going to be too much resistance.
They divert their attention over towards that particular area of the map. I mean, as you said, Josh, you know, it seems kind of obvious to us. We're seeing the big global picture.
For
What's
sure.
been occurring, but for now, Spike trending back towards A. They split up towards the map here. No real semblance towards mid.
Wow.
Flash connects.
That's crazy.
Bit of information gathered. Looks like a bit of early utility as well pumped into B to try and force rotations and an immediate, fast wraparound to regroup over towards A.
With how fast Paper X usually are on their execs, they're a really quick team. EDG are pretty confident that utility means they're going B. And this is where Paper Rex look really nice, changing the pace up. They'll throw fast round after fast round and then hit you with this, a bit of a bait.
Yeah, slower beginning. Dog forwards, baits out that nade. Kang repositions close to the choke point. Flash does not connect. They want to take up control of A Heaven. Bit of a lurk. Smoke's eventually fading, so close it up for them to try and get themselves into these positions. They've all crossed. But there is awareness for EDG. You can see that in the way that Haolong's playing his positioning. Tucked at a very slight off angle. He's seeking to, again, contain this aggression. He's aware of it. And he's isolated. This IGL for EDG has been absolutely phenomenal. In terms of the reads, his individual play, the sole difference maker in so many rounds.
It's like a weaponry graveyard over there, isn't it? With the spike on top to boot. You're so right. Haolong's got a great understanding of where Paper Rex like to push around the map. He's not even holding the main angle there on the door. He's holding an off angle for if they decide to go A Heaven to B, which, how many teams in the world do that? Paper Rex are about, I don't know, one of a handful, a very small handful of teams. But Paper Rex do actually try those kind of plays fairly often. And here's where you see the advantage of holding off angles against a team that likes to contact. You know, you don't always have to just pick up an operator to punish contacting teams. You can hold these off angles where they're just going to be unable to check it or clear it with utility properly. You're not going to get punished as much. So that knocks down the economy onto a bit of a half buy, though there's still 2 rifles here. CGRS and Divide could be difficult.
No players in sight from the deep flash. Here's a boombot. It is the half buy. I feel like still that danger with Paper Rex. Stun. Here's a dash on top of the box. Nobody spamming. Position is forced. Here's a stinger fight. One it out. Spam through the new box. Easy enough angle. Nobody. It's granted and gifted it. Still, it's come down to a 2 versus 2. In the midst of all of that, Divide with a late lurk through B main, I believe. Here's a Cosmic Divide also online. This is going to make it quite difficult to get through now if you are EDG, but the spike's still not planted.
Kangkang's looking for a lurk in mid here. Thought he was going to use the nade to try and deny something like that from happening. They could have heard the plant going down.
Giving them easy access to Heaven, dropping down. It's a high-low. She's holding that util, snake bite, careening across, knows it, isolates it. There's a fight there from Kang, wide swing, but Chichu brings down his opposition. It's left to the 1v1. Mind Freak. There's no swing in sight. Time running so damn low here. Chichu just chooses to contact all the way round. It's Paper Rex who seal it up with Mind Freak at the forefront of all of it.
Another thrifty in this series. So many of them scattered throughout the match. And there's one that completely halts the bad string of rounds that Paper Rex were allowed, allowing rather, to get against them. Paper Rex managing to combo a play there. Just a very simple B split where Forsaken's bait and they just get in hyper aggressively.
There's an op online though. Kang. To offset the balance as well for that round that was just gained up close. Double satchel, cuts his way across, he's not allowed a clean fight. Spam to try and cover. Kang did reposition. The satchel movement in mid, that's being explored, and Divide, he's taken out early. EDG, what a thing to throw into the mix, but Kang just opened himself up a little bit too wide there, onto the Heaven angle. Forsaken gets in, and now there's a rocket in his hands, laid down. And that cover and fire. Explosives towards elbow, fight taken up close again. It's being traded out.
Nobody.
And he's been swung right into. 1 versus 1. CGRS versus nobody. 6 bullets. Reload up top. Dog still available. This way position is everything. CGRS.
He knows.
Way, man. No way at all.
No.
Another tap. Basic. Yeah, that's it. Nobody. That is sublime.
How has he got the read on that?
I know.
That is such an intelligent play there. He's just shooting 1 bullet at a time to try and bait the fact that he's dropped out through Heaven. So from CGRS's point of view, that completely sells it. Nobody is such a swingy player. He plays alone a lot. He plays to take hard fights often. And he will deliver magic occasionally. That round looked like it was going to spiral out of control, completely out of their hands. We've been treated to some heroics in this match.
EDG not willing to let the Cinderella story slip away. How far can they take it? Well, for now, setting the sight lines on closing out this map and bringing it to map number 3, but it's Forsaken again with the knives. Don't want to count this guy out. Again, such a similar play from PaperX. The dog leading the charge, clearing all these corners. Smoke as well. Smoky wants to take the timing out of it. He was eager, potentially there to try and take that fight, but right out in the open, CGRS was just holding out the util towards the back. Howdong in and out of the smoke. Smoky still alive here. Spike was dropped down, claims the kill on the rope. It's all up to Mindfreak. In a 1v4, Kang with the op. Of course he's on it. On point. And now, Josh, we find ourselves at a precipice again. This time EDG take away map number 2. One more round, that's all they need.
Correct.
Here's Smoggy finding that
I
time in the
beg
gap
of
in the
you.
spacing between CGRS and the duelists. And they just trusted the smoke a little too much. Smoggy making the huge play up at the top of the scoreboard, really the difference maker for EDG, buying time for Kang to come back online. You're right, EDG are only one step away, one round from being able to drag us to Lotus. And yet, I still feel like PaperX might be able to grab 3 in a row here. We've seen so many times these teams go on mad streaks, including, obviously, the 7 rounds in a row or whatever it was on Fracture. 8 rounds in a row.
Only 1 on A.
Mantle of responsibility is going to be settling on Kang's shoulders. He's the sole player on this A site. With the smoke up, he thinks that the player could have crossed up into heaven. Trailblazer around the back, clears through most of it. Satchel taking up ramp, updraft, dash play. All over the place, Kang. It's not certain as to where these players may have landed, because that's up top into heaven as well. It's again an attempt to converge and collide themselves into it. A jump spot to bait out these shots, dropping down as well. They need to punish Kang. Wide into him. These shots. Still sprays it through, but ran out of bullets in the end. Enough to claim 2 of these kills. Knives backs away. Smoggy, he's low. 35 health.
Nobody's gonna heal.
The Viper's Pit is there in their hands. It could still be winnable, but no. Taken out. The
that's game.
Mindfreak left to do the most, and he cannot do it. 13-9 will be that scoreline. EDG.
I gotta head out.
Bringing it all the way to map number 3.
I'm so tired. I really hope.
That one.